How's it going, everybody? Welcome to CEO BB Tag Top 24. I am BoJack, joined by the lovely Proxy G. How's it going, man?
Dude, excited, very excited to get to watch one of my favorite games to get played here. Top 24, cutting it down to 8 competitors today. Top 8 will finish also on this channel just a little bit later in the day. But we still got a little more weeding out to do before we get there.
Oh yeah, no, this bracket is a bunch of killers right here. So top 24 is going to be underway. We have a little bit of a mix-up. So normally with these streams, you're going to have your winner side start things off, then we're going to the losers here and there. We're going to start a little bit early since Skullgirls wrapped up mighty quick.
Yes.
And now we're going to have YoFavScrub versus Drew on stream. And this is going to be one of our losers matches for round 1. So loser of this will be out of the tournament. Winner will be moving on. And if these brackets are ridiculous.
Yes.
So many upsets this weekend. So many just. You can't call this bracket.
And that was one important thing that I touched on when I was talking about Marvel. I was talking about all of these games, everything in this versus room. We've gotten to the point where everyone who plays these games is absolute axe murderers. So it comes down to the fact that every single name is ridiculous, though there's no free rides.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I mean, you have like top seeds of the tournament like Tempest and Razzo both going down to losers, like really early on. Like it's ridiculous. So we're gonna see how it's all gonna work out right here for our first match on stream. Gonna be losers round 1 of top 24. YoFavScrub versus TotallyDrew.
So yeah, after that, we're going to be headed on to winners, get back on normal schedule. Like we said, we're starting a pinch early. Want to give the players time to show up on time. You know, nothing to put them off too much.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think if you have a fun check going on, I hope so.
I'll say Drew, a Florida-based player. If he's on the same stuff, he's going to be on the Yumi. Has been playing the character for a very long time. Obviously switched over right when the character came out. Yumi Mai, I believe, is going to be the pick here.
Oh yeah, no, we were talking a little bit about it beforehand because he was like, "Yo, BoJack, you got an analytical mind here. I need some help." And I'm like, "Well, Monkey is a SoCal player that plays the Ragna and Ruby, and very strong player from the West Coast in general, but also has a training partner with Monkey who also plays the Mayumi. So of the potential brackets that you could have here, this may be his worst match.
Yeah, very true. It's always scary to run into someone where it's like, oh yeah, my roommate plays that. No, like, wait, hold up.
You're just like, oh wait,
it was a prank.
No.
We'll see how they go at the round start here. Ruby Ragna, a very strong team in itself. I mean, the 5A from Ragna represents a lot of pressure. Very high synergy team for tagging, and the high-low mix-up game from Ragna to Ruby is incredibly strong, both directions.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Both of them have good access to just faster overheads, and just the sandwich potential between the two is fantastic. Both 5Ps moving very far forward, and both very fast characters, so just an IED over, and you're just set. So we're going to see how that's right up. On Drew's side, this game had an update a while ago for 2.0, or no, it wasn't 2.0, it was like 1.5, something like that. That removed DP assist. This team is one of the few teams that have access to a DP assist. So that is going to be very big going into this. But now get the cross combo started with the Gauntlet Haze for the overhead. It gives a safe jump, goes to the low.
Yeah, straight to the low. Teams with the pressure. Oh, nice jump over there. Calls the assist, is able to apply the pressure here. Drew with the ender. See what he ends up for the mix-up here.
Gets to the sandwich situation. Oh, this is going to be a DP punish, so none of this is going to be burstable. Gets the pressure started, goes for the yellow. Good defense. Opts not to go for the CC, just wants to get this pressure started.
Yeah, after the slam, continue. Yeah, there goes the burst. No punish there after the tag, but Drew wakes up with his own burst. Is able to reapply pressure, and we're back to neutral here.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Scrub getting things started here with the counter. Oh, but no teleport cancel. Unfortunate. Drop combo now. That's definitely a rough one to get things started with. Now the 60 won't connect. A lot of blocks to have here, and just tons of pressure going to be coming out. Yes, gets that, and it has a small gap. Going to get the throw and get devoured by darkness.
Dude, the throw in the gap was so incredible there. 5A staggers, trying to swing it out. Dude, using the dash cancel with great effect. The 6B comes through, but yeah, no follow-up, and that's going to be YoFavScrub tries to take advantage of the cross combo. Drew, no fear, swing away.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just able to get something started here. This is going to be big damage. Oh, unfortunate drop. And now, but with that, Ragna's on a sliver health. Ruby on that full blue gauge.
Yeah, clean wall tag too. Really opportune moment there for YoFavScrub. Continuing to press here. And I mean, life total is relatively even when you look at the scaling here, but YoFavScrub, again, like you said, max health on this Ruby looking very healthy.
Oh yeah, no, Scrub is definitely one of these players that can make a lot out of just even down with Ragna just to keep him down. And even with Ragna especially, just able to get all this health back. Finds that hit. Nice block of the 5C. We offline, baby.
Oh no. Okay, so he's able to reset himself a little bit here. Avoids for the cross combo. Gets the hit. Doesn't even need to CC here is going to be able to save the resource. Spends 1 meter instead, Drew down to just the anchor Mai.
Yeah, no, really good awareness from Scrub. Well, yeah, Scrub there just being able to say, you know what, I can just get this full combo going. I have this disengage. Pick which character you want to die.
CC just raw in neutral, gets the 5A. Okay, no, he's not able to push though. YoFavScrub able to save himself a little bit getting out of the corner, but TotallyDrew still looking pretty good. Haven't even popped the resonance yet.
Yeah, oh wow, that was a neat little trade there between the counter assist, and now Ragna is getting cooked on. But once again, 5C is blocked, and Drew needs to find this opening. Also does have that level 4 resonance, but is able to get the kill here. Unfortunate, no super.
Still got the jump in here. Here comes the resonance. Resonance through on Ragna's incoming. A ton of chip. Here comes the resonance. EVP's on wake up.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a Scrub move there. Gonna be able to get things, like it's just gonna be down to this neutral game. The Blood Scythe? And this, actually he has enough of the resonance gauge where he's able to get the super cancel. This should be a dead Mai. Not yet.
No. Able to live. Wakes up with the DP. YoFavScrub. Great bait there. And a long first game. Scrub comes out on top. A good showing from Drew, but wasn't quite enough horsepower.
Yeah, that's you mentioned the time, and that's something that's kind of unique with tag right now, is that normally you're used to the tag just going like, oh, it's over in 10 minutes, you know, the pools are 50 minutes long, and you get all these different matches that are just super quick. But with this, a lot of these players that are playing these more just resource-intensive style teams, or just like playing this slow style, baking around this cross combo a lot, you're gonna have these long games. Like that went to 40 seconds. Like that's 40 seconds of rampage time.
I was gonna say. Oh, so here we go as they get started into the next one here. They're gonna just jump back. I like declining 99 seconds here, especially with the Yumi team. You thrive in neutral, and just like that, gets the open up, the Spence and the lows.
Yeah, now try to go for the mix-up. Yeah, just go for the plus frames instead. And oh, Ragna 2A so fast. Nice block of the gauntlet, but not that one.
Yeah, a little too persistent there. It's going to cash out the damage, get a little bit of health back, and by a little, I mean, oh my god.
Yeah, that's Ragna 2.0, amigo. He got some good buffs. He's going to get a lot of health back in that scenario. First, baited.
Really nice block there. Huge punish there. 5B start is going to be a lot of damage. The perfect ender here. Let's see how he decides to go for it.
Going to get the knife for a safe jump and the fuzzy off the 5B. Oh, but the unfortunate, super unfortunate drop, but Drew didn't realize it would drop.
The hesitation from Drew. Hesitation kills as always. Tries to go for the Rekka follow-up. The cross combo comes through. But YoFavScrub gets away with murder, to be honest.
Yeah, that was just a really unfortunate drop there. And now gets the 6P pickup, and with that cross combo, time freeze. Wonder how I got this situation. And just like that, the EX Rekka will just lead to a good Oki situation.
Yeah, not quite enough to kill. 5K, 2K. Oh, no, he gets the tag. Not much of a punish, though. Still okay here for Drew.
Yeah.
Falling way behind there.
Probably get this opportunity with the DP. He's gonna be able to, yeah, that's all I was mentioning. The DP is just, oh, unfortunate.
It just doesn't get worse than that. In the animation, you see your fate, and now the sandwich should be enough to close it here. We'll see. Goes for resistance to stall some of the time, but it's not quite enough. You just can't block forever.
Yeah, that is such a dangerous situation because resonance is such a good option in this game. But depending on your activation timing, it could be like just perfect. You're getting a lot of things started like we saw in game 1. Or like in game 2, where it's you have such a long period of time where you have this invuln, but you aren't able to do anything during it. And so your opponent's like, oh, you get to do nothing? Let me set up my sandwich, let me CC. It's party time.
Yeah,
and it's on your resources.
We'll see. Drew really has to make the adjustments here. Honestly, a lot of it is just like mileage per hit, right? His sandwich situations are kind of getting dealt with, and the damage is not quite as high. YoFavScrub, they're getting a very similar amount of touches. He's just getting way more per touch. The value is incredible.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Scrub definitely, like, especially for game 2, just played around the burst really well. That set a lot of things up, because whenever you burst this game, you're locked out of your assist gauge much longer than you are if you were to CC. So a lot of people like to use defensive CC or just try to use a CC instead of a burst, but if it's baited, it is just the worst of every world possible. Ooh, nice block of the low.
Going for the EX there, plus frames 2B afterwards, and there's the 4B answer.
Alright, so a little bit of a combo here. Not going to be a ton of damage, but it's all about that safe jump. Goes for the double red, push block out, and now just going to pressure with the gauntlet. Hades, nice combo, going to get the full round here, and it's only 5K, but it's all about that low.
Yeah, goes for the DP actually, probably an execution error. No, but instead he's able to bait the DP afterwards, or the burst rather. TotallyDrew. Again, both his characters starting to bleed very early. Drops the side switch though.
Yeah, that combo was mad nice, but the unfortunate drop. Oh, that wasn't confirmed from the situation. Drew getting a little bit of damage on the Ruby, but nice use of the dead spike to get things going. Gonna be able to get out by Darkness with the DHC, and that's gonna be good.
All right, final stand here for TotallyDrew. It's going to be all up to the mine. No, the 6B connects. He runs up. You see what the normal is? Doesn't have anything afterwards, though.
Yeah, now just able to push block out. Drew trying to get something started. No push block, or meter rather, on gauge for Scrub. Just trying to find anything to just get this advantage. Wow, the 2A low profile in it with the connect on the 6B. That's going to do it. YoFavScrub takes out TotallyDrew 3-0 and be moving on in the loser side of our bracket.
Wow, what a hell of an end to that situation there. I mean, coming through with that low profile is just not something you see as often. I mean, Ragna, there are a lot of characters that are known for low profiling things. Ragna's not on that list for me, so
no,
pretty impressive there.
Like, yeah, especially when you think about low profiles in this game. Like, not a lot of characters have a lot of good options low profile, but Ragna has like a deceivingly good one.
Yeah,
and not only that, it's like plus on block. Like, 2A is such a good button.
Oh, it really is.
And that's something to learn there is I did not, like, my JC hit so deep down, but I didn't know that it, like, that was just, like, I don't know if it was knowledge check, if it was just circumstance, but that 2A just sealed that game 3 for me.
Yeah, that's pretty serious. I was definitely not expecting it. But as we said, that was a little peek into the losers bracket ahead of schedule. We are going to head it right back to the winners now that we are back on schedule. Welcome back, everyone, to BB Tag here at CEO 2021. Already popping off, man. I was walking through the pools, watching everything. I think the most impressive thing to me about this game so far is that watching everybody and watching the pools and stuff, I'm always scared in tag games about very polarizing top tiers, and this game does have a very strong upper half, but the character diversity is like super refreshing to see.
Yeah, that's the beauty of BB Tag right here, is especially a lot of tag games is like you'll have like your really strong teams like, you know, Zero May Cry, Yumi Adachi,
of course,
et cetera, but then you, because of the fact that like, oh, everybody plays Adachi, everybody plays Yumi, right, those sorts of things, and then you run into a kanji in bracket. You're like, I haven't fought this character in 2 years.
Oh no!
What, is he a grappler still?
Yeah.
And then you get smoked. So it's definitely a lot. Plus, a lot of the players here have a lot of team diversity. Since BB Tag is a game where a lot of the characters are pretty easy to pick up generally, and then it's all about so if you have 2 easy to pick up characters, it just comes down to learning how the team works. And a lot of these players have put so much time in that they have 2, 3 teams on hand. Like Juan here, for example, from Korea in the winner's side, he has too many teams. He's rocking the new Batista, the new Hilda, the Hilda Seth. Like, and we're gonna see what he's gonna pick. But Ian on the other side, gonna be a Georgia player who has the. Looks like we're going for a bud check. But yeah, so Ian does play the Yumi Blake.
Okay, Yumi Blake, pretty strong team. I mean, Blake was a character, I think that, like, Blake has had, like, a very weird history through this game, I feel like. There's been, like, discussed and thought to be, I guess, higher tiered than expected and then lower tiered than expected all the way through. I think she's kind of settled out in a pretty even place.
Yeah, Blake was definitely around the start of the game was like, oh, this character is ridiculous. This character is probably like, you know, top tier, et cetera, and then kind of fell off, you know, with because at the time there's only a few players playing her, and like most of them kind of like ended up dropping the game for greener pastures. And then as we've gone on, Eon has stuck with the Blake and shown that, especially in 2.0, Blake is a good like high tier character, and with Yumi, that team is ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at least in the beginning eras of the game, one of the only issues was damage. And if you stick Yumi on the team, it no longer is an issue.
Yeah, it's that, and also the fact of, from experience from playing Aeon quite a lot with BB Tag, you know, being from Georgia, having a good connection with whatnot.
Yes.
This team is super cheap. Yumi has a side steal with her JC, so it's a side steal high that is -4 on block, so it is unpunishable.
Yes.
Blake also can steal the corner. So regardless of who is on point, you have to, if you're in the corner, you have to block left, right. And both these characters have good corners, like good corner carry.
Yes.
So you end up in the corner, you get a smoke cloud on you, oh, well, you know, I couldn't see what was going on, or double overhead, et cetera, like, Eon knows how to mix.
So we'll have to see how to evade the mix, though, with 13 here. 13 Hilda is going to be the pick. So 13 a character, I think that one thing I think a lot of people were worried about with 13 was accessibility. This character is incredibly well designed in the game. honestly, I'm just excited to see zoning in this game still thriving as a zoner player myself.
Oh yeah, zoning has gone from this weird dichotomy of like, in like earlier versions of the game, zoning was like not good.
Yes.
Like a lot of the zoners had some of the issues, like just more issues, or like it was all about like high damage or just like things like that. But now with a lot of the new characters coming out that have really good projectiles, like again Adachi and Yumi, and just a lot of teams that has enabled, and along with other nerfs to other centralized characters from the meta, now you have just zoning abundance, and you will like watching Lon right here. He is a zoning master here, going up with the new Hilda to start things off against Eon's Blake Yumi.
So let's see how he starts off the matchup here.
Both players are generally a defensive into sorts, but yeah, using just the Blake movement, gonna be able to get the automatic save jump. Oh wow, the cancel off of the JBB does work out for Lon's favor, and the cross up, that is so cheap.
Yeah, so quick off of that, going for the JC. Again, the assist is delayed enough, it's able to get the punish there, and attacking the Hilda.
Yeah, recognizing they didn't have any cross combo gauges and saying, you know what, I could get this free, like 1.5k, something like that. Maybe able to get something started here. Was unfortunately too far away to get to the combo ender, but who needs that? If you can just reset back to the neutral where you have the advantage as Hilda.
Oh, and see, early on, it's looking like that's going to be a big issue here for New 13 to be able to get through. Is that Blake 6B actually controls a lot of space and pulls them in. Now Yumi trapped in, gets a JC.
Yeah, that's the big thing as well, is with Blake 6B with UB point, it vacuums them in. So because that there's a small gap, you're just able to get that cross up. Speaking of cross up, that's a ridiculous starter. Was able to burst out, recognizing the resource Aeon not favoring the situation.
Cross was a little scared of the assist there. Better safe than sorry. Gonna try and convert there. No, it's just gonna keep the knockdown, keep the full screen, keep the pressure going.
Yeah, Juan is definitely a player that is, whenever it comes out, like Juan has very strong combos, but sometimes you just don't need to worry about trying to get an extension in some weird scenario. You just need to get that small ender and get a little bit of a neutral going. But this is a double super, and that's gonna be a dead Yumi.
Boston member DHC has resonance available. Level 4 resonance too, so it's okay.
Yeah, and especially with Blake having good EX options, this is going to be a good start. But oh, that's not a good starter for Ronan, but it should be just slightly enough. Yes, with the exact ender on that JC.
Oh, and the little mini pop-off there. We'd love to see it. So excited to continue on. Yeah, 13, working out very well. Lon, I'm liking the playstyle a lot. A lot of that was the cool stuff like Hilda 6B naturally baiting the burst there was incredible. So cool to see.
Yeah, there's definitely just a lot of things that this team does that Eon has to figure out like real quick, because Hilda is a very polarizing character. A lot of people say, oh, you know, terrible, she can't fight on her own, while other people say she's ridiculous, her assists are fantastic and whatnot. But in both are true to a degree. She is definitely a strong character, and Lon is here to show it off, especially with that 4P like you mentioned. In that combo, it is all burst safe. So Leon cannot burst those scenarios. He has to really pick and choose where he's using his cross gauge. Oh, and this is a rough start to get happy birthday, and they're just close enough. Oh wow, accidentally fell out, and now able to get that 6K. And try to set up a sandwich, but nice call to Yumi 5P and a good counter hit.
Yeah, Blake able to continue the pressure here, switches into Yumi, tries to go for the same time, goes for the throw afterwards. Nothing really to follow up, but that's okay. I mean, this is really a win for Lon. Excited to just get back to neutral here with the DP full screen. Yeah,
the parry ended up spinning the EX as well, so that did work out, but the DP. Oh, wow. Yeah, didn't know exactly how much, if he was able to get the full resources yet to kill to Hilda there. So just says, keep it simple. I'm just going to get a bunch of guaranteed damage.
With the EX projectile here, Hilda was able to cancel out all of it here. It's 13 continues with the sandwich, the full screen sandwich.
Yeah, and just like that, great defense on the EX arm. And now finding that opening with the EX projectiles. All right, you don't have any assist gauge, so you're just going to go for the full reckless here and get the pressure started here with the 5. Oh, yeah, goes for the 4. Wow, the 4 tech from Lon, very good option.
Okay, not able to extend any farther from there. Look for the 2B. That is a great way to use the Yumi 6B. Jumps forward, gets them behind, like you said, with the vacuum, and he blocks the burst.
Yeah, just like that, that should be a dead Hilda, and now Eon has to deal with a new with very little health, but does have that level 4 resonance. So if she can find this opening to actually get the resonance going, it's going to be very dangerous. Nice air buttons, and this is the opportunity Lon needed to come back. Eon also is going to die here off of that 2B head. Just keep it simple. and able to clutch out game 2. And yeah, Lon is definitely a player that plays with his heart on his sleeve. You can, when he's stressed, when he's feeling himself, you can just tell. And you can tell he's stressed right now.
Oh, the little punch too. I like that. Lon is really feeling it right now. Well, that was Eon. Unfortunately, just as soon as that full screen sandwich situation went away, Crescent had an opportunity, got close, was finally starting to pin him down. When Lon escaped that last time, the game just kind of ends at that point.
Yeah, like at that, it really just came down to that last final situation where just Lon was able to get that JA with New and just counter hit Phoenix because they both wanted to press a button.
Yes.
But it just so happened that I don't know if it was hesitation or what happened, like in the frames, if you would. But just was not fast enough, got countered for it, and it let, even if he was not to be hit in that next scenario, it is level 4 New with tons of meter. So you're gonna have to hold, like you're gonna have to lose all your meter, all your life, and then you just have to hold all that different mix-ups.
That and an important skill set with a zoner in any game is knowing how to be brave from other mash in certain situations.
Oh, yeah.
That JA is one of those situations where it's like any other player is like, oh, like, what was that? And then Lon is like, oh no, of course, why wouldn't I?
Yeah, just like, I'm a zoner, but I like my buttons too.
No, of course, of course. They get the 2B answer there to the instant air dash. Crescent starting to fall behind a little bit in this game, but it's okay. Not too much consequential damage. Good block so far.
Oh yeah, that was a really good decision to first recognizing that was around the time that Lon was going to be going for to start the mix-up. Oh yeah, good push block. That's if you are having troubles with Yumi at home, push block the 5P, please. It is such a good option.
Love the switch there. Cross counter defensively, and that's what you were mentioning there. Using the cross counter defensively to get out. Ends up with Hilda back to mid-screen. You're really good again here for Lon.
Absolutely. Able to get that active switch, just going in for the Yumi. The JC is too far to get any sort of pressure afterwards. The 5P connects, and now Eon going to be going for the air route. Yeah, it just goes for the JC. And just jump out with the car. But Frozen. Oh, wow. Able to connect there with that aerial DP, and once again, trying to get something started. Blake, full screen, just trying to get something started with her.
Yeah, 6 a couple times in a row. Okay, here it comes down. Nude comes in. How much damage is it going to be? 4 meters might be enough to kill.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. This is going to be a B-series into the super, and yeah, spin the extra one just to make sure you get that kill. Eon is down to that residence for Yumi to potentially close out game 3, but Lon still has his full team. And this is going to be very dangerous. Using the residence very early on doesn't mind the fact that he will not be getting any red health back the rest of this match. Instead just says, I need these EX projectiles to play neutral.
Yeah, absolutely. Here against 13. I mean, Lon has represented an Iron Fist. And the movement from Lon to get across, but it doesn't matter here. Crescent gets in, but the burst comes through at the last second.
Yeah, that was a really good awareness from Lon, just to say, okay, you have very little resistance time left. You either have to super here, or it just I will have the burst, or if you go for any other option, I'm free to burst.
That's true. The poke there from full screen isn't enough. It should be close.
Yeah, just playing hot potato with Yumi here. Yeah, try to go for the 2CC reset. And the 4P will connect, and the gravity well will be set with that 5B. And just like that, Lon takes it 3-0, and we'll be moving on for our first qualifier in our top 8 winners side.
I appreciate that from Lon. Like I said, I love to see players emotional. I love to see them wear it on their sleeve. And it's one of those things where it's a very rare skill, I feel like, for players. I think a lot of players, when emotion comes into the mix, it starts to be a detriment. There's a very rare breed of player that it kind of powers them up, helps them speed up. I guess keeping everything outward helps them focus inward, right? And Lon seems to be right on that vein of player, which is really nice to see. Like I said, a really rare breed.
There's definitely a lot of ways you can deal with like tournament emotions. And it's like, so if you drop a combo, it's like some people are like, oh no, you gotta like let it out, and some people are like, oh, you just let it go. It's however you find it works out. And with Lon, it is definitely a case of like, every game I need a reset. If I did good, let's go. But then if you lose, it's like, let me take a second, let me breathe. Just get like something outwards to help you with that. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, I completely agree. That's really important. And the key thing that you said there 100% was it's all about personal preference. That's the most important thing, is just doing what you're comfortable with. And Lon has found his space. That's nice.
Yeah. I'm excited to see Lon at the winner's side. But moving on, we will have Monkey or 1 12, 4012, however you want to say it. I just call him Monkey.
And Monkey.
Yeah, and then and YoGameWizard.
YoGameWizard. Oh, dude, YoGameWizard is a name that I've seen quite a few times. Excited to get to see that rolling.
So I love both these players because of the fact that there are a few Yumi Adachi players in America. There's YoGameWizard, there's Monkey 4012, and myself. There's Base and some few others here and there, but so these two are both they both have tons of teams, like we mentioned earlier, just you know, be able to swap between who and who. But I need to see both these two play Yumi Adachi for the mirror to see who's gonna make it in the top 8. Obviously, there's tons of different teams like. Monkey does have the Adachi Ruby, does have the My Yumi, does have tons of other teams here and there that are just like, oh, what's the field for this week? GameWizard was originally a Mitsuru Yuzu main, also played that new, but new, even though Lon makes new look fantastic, definitely not a character that you're going to see too often amongst the upper tier player.
Agreed.
So not really playing the new anymore, but you may see the Mitsuru Yuzu. You're probably going to see more of just the Yumi Adachi or some mixture of one more character here and there.
Yeah, I would be very interested to see them here, especially having a talented player as yourself. Top 24, by the way. Congratulations.
Top 24, yeah. DQ,
really
DQ.
Well. Did really well. Hey, no, we take the DQ.
we take those.
But yeah, but I was very excited to get to see the analysis of yourself when it comes to the matchup. That would be very, very cool. But whatever team comes to, I'm very excited to get to see these two guys play as we continue through. Dude,
I'm excited.
I'm so happy to see BB Tag still has a very active, very healthy, happy community. Every time I see these games, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, BB Tag is a game that on netcode is definitely rough around the edges, where it's like, dude, if you want that nice dodgeball, that rubber feel, it's a cinder block. It is rough.
That's perfection.
but a lot of these players are just definitely Monkey and a lot of the West Coast players that play a lot amongst themselves, in that area. Same idea, YoGameWizard just playing a lot with people in his local area, or hey, we have a good connection. Let's just tank through the net play. And now, yes, sir!
It's gonna happen. So it is gonna be the mirror match between these two.
So everybody hates this team. And I gotta say, I love this team. It is so fun. It is your opponent does not get to play a lot of the time. And that is, if you're trying to play a team game, I don't know why you want your opponent to play.
Yeah, I respect that. Listen, as someone, you know what game I come from.
Marvel, baby.
Listen, I despise when my other person gets to make decisions.
Exactly.
And that's why we play this team. And I respect that.
And that's the big thing with this as well, is that, please pick it. Going for the Susano'o Ruby. So opting not for the mirror match. So one thing I will note with, because GameWizard will be probably player 1 that I imagine, because I don't think GameWizard has a Susano'o. But for Yumi Adachi, the way it alternates, it's definitely you have a lot of your strong options, BZ09 active switch with after the AZ09 6P and a lot of these different things here and there. But the big thing to know is that every Yumi Adachi player, from myself to GameWizard to Monkey, all play the team slightly differently and go for slightly different setups. Usually ended a similar result, but the way you have to approach the neutral is much it just varies between us a lot. And unfortunately was not able to get the BZ09, or maybe just wanted to get the Yumi point. Nice call of the Adachi 5P, and just try to keep it as little burst potential as possible. Nice push block out. 6P covers.
Okay, that's going to be Monkey landing here. Falls back into the sandwich, so he's going to burst at that point. Nice active switch to get the bait. YoGameWizard continuing the momentum. Has to stop for a second. I mean, that's what you said. I don't really feel like letting this guy play at all.
Yeah, exactly. And now going to be able to get the safe trip set up and just calling the Yumi 6P. And this is what I'm talking about, slightly going variations. There's other ways to set that up, but he sets up for the Heat Riser, which is unpush blockable. The 5C, we offline, baby!
Oh no, so now Susano'o coming in by herself, only level 3 residence here. What in the world was that?
It's so cheap. So Yumi's JC has the potential to side swap, and whenever you have that in mind, you're trying to block the cross-up from the overhead that is coming from the same side, and then you active switch it, so it's it's the non-cross-up cross-up.
Yeah, I would love to have an opinion and some analysis on Monkey there in that game, but I really didn't get to fight. Honestly, made 2 defensive choices. Otherwise, YoGameWizard was really just all the way down, the whole way through. Just hold. Where I come from, we call that holding W.
Yeah, he definitely was holding the W right there. It was just the case of Monkey tried to get something started. There's a lot of situations, again, slight variations, and a lot of the sandwich setups, they are burstable. They're burstable points, and then but the way YoGameWizard will set them up was like, I'm going to go for the ones that are worse versus certain options like push block, but in favor of having them unburstable.
Okay.
So, and especially with just that active switch right there, it was just able to get the full combo. It's super important. But now we saw this team with Drew, and we're going to see it from Monkey going with the Yumi Mai. The start of the Mai will be the Yumi pick, rather.
Okay, you're straight into the cross combo there. The 6B able to answer. Has to jump in. Oh no, but pressure is started. YoGameWizard back to work, but no. Okay, nice evasion from Monkey for the most part until.
Yeah, that gets really weird with how Yumi likes to convert her combos. If you do the Azeodyne and they're really close to the wall from the CC wall, it just gets really wonky. And unfortunate timing on that 4P is supposed to cover the tech, but wow, this icicles.
Oh, he gets conversion though after he threw the spear. Here comes the pressure again. Monkey backing off a little bit here. Still just trying to buy the real estate. That's a great block from GameWizard. Now here comes the cross combo.
Yeah, able to connect with the hopefully a little bit of chip damage on that Yumi, and now just trying to find that opening. My goodness, nice blocks. Tries to get his turn back, the EX projectiles, but oh yeah, tried to jump out, but that DB said no thank you.
Jumped in. Oh no, and that's that cross up you were talking about here. Monkey's life bar kind of dwindling, gets the burst, but now no meter, kind of starved on resources to use that BZO done.
Yep, and there are ways around it. Monkey does have to spin the bar to use the EX projectile to contest the persona. And this should kill the character here because he does not have access to the burst. Oh, did not want to opt for the cross combo or anything like that. Baits the parry, but I'm just going to DP ya. Monkey played out of his mind right now. Good start here. Try to go for some jump outs, but Monkey is just sealing the deal. Does not give him any space. Oh, but the Vorpal Blade connects, like, just makes Monkey block. Oh no, the DP!
So many edges back and forth. He's able to get the cross up there, and that is the most. No, he drops again!
The Yumi guys! The DP! Oh no! GameWizard popping off on his opponent, making two crucial mistakes!
Oh, dude, the miscues at the final hour, dude. On some threat level midnight. Holy moly. There's just no way it turns out that way. And he was so in control. I agree with no team swap. I don't think the team was the problem. It's just micro errors at the end. And GameWizard, just masterful punishes of those. And there's a DP punish.
Yeah, I imagine GameWizard goes for the a lot of suboptimal routes, but instead just always make sure to get that Oki going. Nice using that burst. Was a little bit too close. Monkey recognizing. And now just try to find some way out, but double EX projectile. YoGameWizard with no meter to work with. The JC, and because of the fact only the first hit actually connected of that JC, able to punish it. Monkey with that knowledge.
Yeah, 7K damage, press to the corner. Nice tech of the throw. Oh, but he dashes too far in, a little too close to the sun, but gets the punish anyways. That's a kill. And GameWizard down to the anchor Adachi.
Yeah, if granted, yeah, that Vorpal Blade it gets really tricky on where it's going to end up. But now, able to get something starting here for Monkey. This is definitely looking really good for him. But Mai is one happy birthday away, one hit away. But nice use that 5G. Does not have all of that gauge that he really needs to guarantee a kill here. But should add the charge into the spear dive. Yeah, that's guaranteed kill actually. Dang, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, so Monkey back in it after a couple miscues here. Good to see him back in it. And yeah, continue on. Both players gonna keep it rocking. We'll have to see in 99 seconds. It felt like a lot of the time. It feels like Monkey usually has control at 99 seconds, but the second YoGameWizard gets away, he makes him block one Zeo and just everything's on its head.
Yeah, though that's the dichotomy of this team is Yumi Adachi is like the moment you have the advantage or you're like starting to win a little bit, you're like, oh, this team's actually not too bad. And then the moment they get one turn started, it's just Party City. Oh, and yeah, nice. I'm recognizing, okay, my opponent can't burst this. I'm just going to go for the Zeodyne here and just get a little bit of a combo started. Okay, yeah, just opts for the Oki off that 5C. Burst?
Yeah, had to burst there. The 6P was going to be able to convert that. It was a weird situation. The DP comes through. He DP's on his own.
DP GameWizard.
On your wake up, he said, my turn.
GameWizard said, yeah, it's my turn on the Xbox. But yeah, like we mentioned, the just usually calling that 6P run up DP is still a DP plus assist. Only has one bar to push block out, opts not to go for it, realizing that there's not too much mix going to be happening here because of the mids, but oh, I got my 5C on deck. Marvelously timed those.
Okay, Didn't want to dash underneath it. Just wants to keep the spacing here. I like this a lot because he has the corner. YoGameWizard wants to keep the corner at all costs here. Cross combo comes through, but it's a little too late. So now just the meter off the table.
Yeah, and now just, oh wow, that 2A gonna work out. And oh, we got though, never mind. We just gonna punish YoGameWizard for trying to go for the DP there. And now Monkey is looking good in this game 4, but you can never count him out, especially in BB tag.
Okay, no close so far, good. Cancel, goes for the EX projectile, hits the point character. The legal man is in trouble here.
Yeah, and just like that, baits the super, and yeah, oh, the DHC! Oh, and that keeps her in! That was so, I've never seen that before. That was so smart.
Oh my god, goes for the flip, is trying to use that movement as best as possible. Gets the jump in, knock conversion from there.
Plus frames, yeah, just try to go for the frame trap with that 4A. All right, and now just try to get something with that Achievy. Gets the throw! This, I don't know if this kid was, oh, that's so unfortunate.
Oh my god, and Monkey, game 5.
Yeah, game 5, Monkey with the just the comeback, and YoGameWizard, that was just so unfortunate. I don't think that route would have, like, yeah, no, most definitely would have been able to go off a throw. Yumi has a ton of damage, but her 2A start or her throw was like 5K, 4K, something like that. But yeah, it's just sometimes, depending on the timing of your Rekkas in the corner, if you go too hard on them, it will drop, and then you'll have a situation like that. All right, YoGameWizard trying to get just the standard, the tried and true setup going, but Monkey saying, hey, I get a burst.
Okay, wow, what a contest there on the instant air dash, so smart.
Yeah, and just like that, recognizing he has a major penalty, is just going to opt for the unpush blockable mix-up. A little bit too far for the 5P to work out, but yeah, just go for the straight super. This isn't going to kill, but after this, you get the 5P Oki, and then you just got a 50-50 after that. It's so good.
Oh, Monkey's going to have to do it alone now. Level 2 resonance, no resources really to get this done. This is going to be so difficult, but that was a great start. What a tech from YoGameWizard.
Oh, and the DP follow-up just to keep that involt going. Oh, but the 4P from YoGameWizard. That's 2 4Ps that have carried so hard with this mileage. All right, try to get for the mix-up happening, but yeah, the resonance, just get the cross-up going. The throw tech, and now after that's all the meter gone. Just playing this slow game, and Monkey just needs some, yeah, this is exactly the type of stuff he needs. He just needs to get something like that slight advantage in neutral, and then just go for something like that with the overhead, leading to just that 6.5 damage.
And wake up super is blocked, gets the punish here, should be able to finish. YoGameWizard on the cusp here.
Oh yeah, no, this is like super death. Like, yeah, you just go for the super, and just like that, YoGameWizard able to take it is going to be our second qualifier into our top 8 winners. We'll be playing, I believe, Juan later today.
Cool, and that was
that's a set right there.
Yeah, that was a hell of a set, dude. Coming through. Exciting to get to see these guys play. And I love the counter-picking nature of the game. It's something that I've always been a proponent of in every single game, is if it is a game where you can reasonably learn and master multiple characters, there's just no reason to not. The age of not counter-picking BoJack is over.
It's dead. Like, if you're not counter-picking at this point, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, unless you're playing a team that just doesn't need to, right?
Yeah, like, Yumi Adachi has very few bad matchups. So, like, you can just kind of, like, mono-run that. But even then, like, if you have, like, if it's, that was a player perfect at that point. Yeah. Like, if you have some characters that you're just like, you know what, like, yeah, you know, like a Yumi Adachi beats, like, a lot of Hilda teams. Yeah. Or at least does really well against a lot of Hilda teams. But, like, for, like, myself, it's, like, Asriel. I have Growler, I have a lot of things that can, like, help with that. It didn't help me against Lon, but...
Oh, hold on. Wait.
Is that a Plasmoid?
Is that
DanteT?
DanteT Thomas?
What are you wearing? Why do you have the glasses?
I have so many questions.
I'm sorry.
So many questions.
I'm sorry. I have to let that one rock. What the heck?
I have way more questions than answers right now. What is happening? There's gonna be
So this is Revenant DanteT Thomas here in the purple suit. TectalEastside even laughed out.
Oh my god.
Okay, wait. Okay, you have to see the game, my man. Oh, and he's got Gotta wear the mask underneath.
Oh my God, DanteT Thomas.
Dude, it's so hot in this ballroom.
I have no idea how he's doing it.
He's got to take a shower after this top 8.
Yeah, he's going for sure.
He's going through it right now. My goodness. So yeah, so we did talking about the teams. I got caught off guard by that.
How could you ever focus on anything but that?
Exactly.
That purple Pikmin shows up, what are you gonna do? Come on, bro.
Okay, so DanteT is a New York, if you could tell me the name, Revenant DanteT Thomas is going to be a very strong Adachi U player, one of the other proponent teams of this version. And on the, okay, go for the butt check. Thank you guys. So, yeah, he's a very strong New York player, definitely was grinding a lot. He really wants to make this top 8. Other side of the table, we have TectalEastside. I call him just the anime man at this point. He plays every anime fighting game, and he plays them, but he doesn't play them, if you know what I mean, right?
Every scene has the one. It's just that TectalEastside is so good that he's become everyone's one.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, oh, he plays Dengeki Bunko, he plays BB Tag, BBCF. Like, it's just he's just the jack of all trades. And like, I want to say master of none, but he also makes top 8s in almost all of the games he's a jack of all trades in.
Just becomes master of all in the easiest way. Holy moly.
Yeah, and now, but Tectal is one of the proponents of Yumi Rose. Like, well, just Yumi Rose, Ruby, whatever you want to call it. Like, it is such a good team. Like, you just force, he doesn't go for a lot of knockdown setups. Yeah. Like, he obviously, if he gets like the air combo, you convert that to your safe jump on either side. But he will always try to reset you standing, so that way with this team's side switch abilities with Yumi's JC and with Ruby's just teleports, along with both having good assists to just cause that to happen, like, he just will reset you and reset you and reset you, and you're like, oh, you know, this combo does 4K, this combo does 5K. It's like, oh, you can optimize it, but like, if you got all these resets going, you die so quick.
Yeah, it's always an important note. I mean, as long as you're not getting hit, your opponent's getting hit, it doesn't matter if it's one hit at a time, and that's a great start here from TectalEastside.
Yeah, and just like that. Yeah, like, exactly in that type of situation, just goes for the just not the most optimal combos, but you do not, yeah, exactly, just goes for the quick super, gets tons of damage on deck, you can't burst any of this, and just off of 2 interactions, yeah, they're suboptimal, but Adachi's on red health.
Yeah, it's going to bring in no Akami though, and Akami very safe. I love the push block on the EX Fireball, don't give him that advantage.
No, absolutely not, and now able to get the sandwich here from Tectal, trying to bait something, and DanteT, 3rd times he's going to bite the bullet. And now, just going to get the corner set up. This is going to be a safe jump. Yeah, gets the double gun blast. Oh yeah, the delay air dash. Doesn't even call the Yumi 5. He just wants to make it unburstable. Tectal plays this game around burst.
Yes. Oh, got the low,
Super.
open up, saw it, yeah, it goes for the jump, reacts with the jump instead, is gonna cash out here.
Yeah, and just like that, now he's able to get the full route too. Oh, he wants to keep that bar. TectalEastside with a little bit of that greed there, just says, I can get this without that bar. And just like that, Adachi, even if he residents, only gets that little bit of life back. That gray area is the max he could have possibly gained. But now, it has to block the 5P. Oh, nice jump out. Sandwich situation from full screen? I think so. Just like that, Tectal with a very good start to this set 1-0.
Yeah, Tectal looking very, very good here. Ruby doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and that was an important note that you brought up that I really liked a lot, was that Tectal got the hit, had the potential to maybe squeeze a little more damage out, but like you said, does not go for any extra damage, just does the Ruby solo combo, ends in a safe jump, loops his Oki, and looping Oki, a pretty decent strategy in every anime game in history.
Oh yeah, no, like, despite whatever, in any game you look back on, if you can just say, okay, well, yeah, you get super here and you can do this and that, it's like, if you could just guarantee that this will just keep rinse, repeat, just put him in the dishwasher.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see how he goes back into this, how he feels in the second game. I mean, a lot of that. It's going to go back to Hyde. Okay, this is what I knew him for originally.
Yeah, this is definitely his original team here. He's going to be going with the Hyde. He definitely likes his Adachi. But when it comes, like, Hyde has just been the character he's been playing since release. And nice throw bait using that instant air backdash JB and the DP from Tectal. Not afraid of it using those.
Speed, trying to go for the answer afterwards. Throws in that Hyde projectile man, the ultimate frisbee. Usually a pretty good option there.
Yeah, and I gotta note just the, oh wow, nice run up throw from Tectal. Gets the full combo and just gonna be able to get the situation here. Yep. Ruby Rose.
Oh, and he got the tag. Very nice stuff. Spends the EX to optimize a little more for the damage.
Yeah, that's something that Tectal loves to do, is that the fact that in the corner, Ruby can just be called at that exact point just to get the sandwich situation. It goes for the super right when DanteT has that meter back, and now able to play around him a little bit. Drops to corner himself, gets that 6P call, and now Ruby's running full screen. That 6P is going to connect on Narukami. Oh, and now the B-Siphon is going to be blocked. No punish. And a combo from DanteT.
Very nice there. Oh, unfortunately does not work out there. Was a little too high. JC hits both. The conversion afterwards. There comes the DP switch.
Yeah, but air unblockable. And a DP for a DP. Gotta love it though. Oh, the gun blast! That is a hitbox in its movement. This Ruby is a good character.
Oh, and jumps in empty. Here comes DanteT Thomas's Hyde, the last bastion. Okay, a bit of resonance, but that means it's mix-up time. Oh, and cross combo.
Yeah, and just like that, once again, third time's the charm. Able just to go for the EX, the double up, make sure that's going to be a 10K combo if he kept that going. Such high damage off of that counter, and yeah, DanteT's going to go down to character select. Yeah, he just hit that button too quick. But this is, he's definitely getting played with Tectal. Like, Tectal just knows, like, the way Tectal plays this game is different from everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, and it's not to be like, oh, like, let me hype up my fellow Georgia man and whatnot. Like, he genuinely plays this game like, I want to limit, I don't want to limit the amount of interactions you have with the system mechanics as a whole.
Yes.
Which is super strong. He's like, you know, we have all this damage, this and that. I don't care. I need to lab setups. I need to lab interactions. Yeah, the mix up, the empty air dash low. That has to get that.
Push block 2. Here comes Narukami, runs up, toast with a tag. 5P continuing to put a little more pressure on Ruby, but no, nothing afterwards.
Yeah, unfortunately, was not able to get the punish there. The double overhead from that laser, you can't even see it. Not a ton of damage. Oh, but was not able to cover the forward tech. Nice pressure from Tectal.
Yeah, okay. Jump over 5A. Good to try and seal the turn there, but doesn't really get much afterwards. Tectal uses the EX to buy himself some time, and now Ruby, was kind of free, but now, unfortunately, caught in the blender again.
Yeah, just opted for them to jump in, just use the plus wrench, the EXDO, and yeah, just whip the 2C, reset that pressure. Sandwich situation, but no CC, and the 4P will connect.
Okay, press the corner here, goes for the Rekkas. As you said, have to go delay a little bit. If you go too fast, it will drop. It does not get the cross up this time, but still a huge pressure situation.
Yeah, yeah, you see he just jump cancel there, just play around the potential players. Oh, just throw it. Yeah, just recognizing, okay, now you don't even have the assist gauge. I can get full Rekkas, milk a little bit of this damage.
Okay, the mix up, just from 4P, goes to cross combo. Love the instant air dash there on reaction to the push block. Able to get the mix up again, and now locked out of the burst here. DanteT Thomas got to find something.
The 4P, once again, the went for the route. Oh, wow, it was trying to block the burst, but yeah, good cross up with the electric car. And this will punish both. Oh, wow, yeah, because the Adachi was safe there, actually. That's crazy.
Jump in, good amount of damage there. Adachi getting hit by the back hitboxes and gets a kill on Narukami. He has to pump the resonance early.
Oh yeah, and you're irritating me. DanteT going back, just doesn't like it. I mean, Tectal has those.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's tough at that point. It's like, I feel like a lot of the ending situations were DanteT Thomas trying to go for the DP there. He was trying to break out of a lot of situations where it's hard to fault for wanting to go for those reversals occasionally when you're locked down for that amount of time. And like you said, when it feels like Tectal does a great job of, like you said, like minimizing the effectiveness of burst, things of that nature. So when your other options are minimized, Tectal kind of forces your hand there to feel like you need to go for things like DP, right?
Yeah, like the way Tectal plays is just so like it looks like the combos are suboptimal. And you look at it like, oh, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Like, oh yeah. He ain't doing the 2C alley-oop flip with the triple overhead, and it's like, oh, what's this guy doing? And then you look, and once you break down his actual game plan, it's like, you can't burst me, you can't DP me. Like this, the way he's playing around. Oh, you push block me, Yumi air dash in. Like the situation is just like, okay, you can't push block me, you can't. You want to use your meter? Good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is excited to get to see this player, someone that I recently just heard about from the Florida scene when I was headed up to the Juicy Time Skip. Ronan Healy, a good friend of mine, went, hey, listen, there's this guy. There's this guy you got to see. JurassicJack.
Yeah, a literal child.
Yes.
At 18 years old, it's his first major. He made, like, I'm pretty sure he won.
Did he win Melty Blood?
He won Melty Blood against Lon in Grand Finals, who are both Lon already qualified. And JurassicJack, you know, like you mentioned, this, like, a newcomer on the scene, just playing Melty Blood, playing BB Tackle, and is the person that knocked Tempest into losers.
Yosuke.
Yeah, Yosuke, Yumi.
Yes.
JurassicJack knows how to pick a team. This is also a very strong team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Yosuke, I think, is a character that has always been pretty good, has been lacking in some areas. I mean, damage was one area for a while. Again, as we said, Yumi fixes damage on any team, so that's a great way to add on. But also, just the mix-up game of Yosuke being able to use his movement and like Yumi's assist layout, it feels like it was made for him. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. It's just this team does so much work and it's so much damage. It's really good. And on the other side, I think ZeroShadowBlood is going to be a, I believe, NorCal or West Coast player. Is really well known amongst like ESL and whatnot. If you've ever tuned into like the ESL streams, you've probably seen them. They're really well known for their Susano'o, Yumi. This is also a really good team.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, because with this team, especially, you're going to see from Zero, I assume a lot, where you're going to see the Yumi point and then eventually just Susano'o 6P into cross combo another 6P, and then it's a sandwich situation for full screen using the 4P to call out the Yosuke, but able to DP out. The 4P will connect, but a little bit too far from the connect here. Like we said, 6P, 6P. Oh, but this is going to be a big starter, but does not have the assist gauge just yet. Finds it now. Oh, unfortunate. Just right in the corner. Big drop. This is going to be a happy birthday. But not Yosuke drops out. That's very fortunate. Forced sandwich situation, however.
Forces the full screen sandwich there. Oh no, Susano'o comes in, gets the combo straight into the super. JurassicJack does have burst available.
Yeah, just has to find some way to get started. Yeah, opts for the defensive CC and just trying to find a good spot for Yosuke to get in. And yeah, that's a good opportunity. Yeah, use the EX flip for the throw bait, and just like that. Now, ZeroShadowBlood definitely has the life lead here, but you cannot count out the Yosuke for just playing this really just obnoxious style of neutral, just jumping a lot. Like, yeah, able to call it out with that JB. The 4A gets DP baited, and yeah, Susano'o is known for his damage. Oh, but the unfortunate drop.
Yeah, in the corner, it can be weird depending on which way you're jumping. Get both sides!
Yeah.
They're both gone! No!
No! That's unfortunate. So the laser there, the sword super in the Resonance version will always cancel into the laser. And if you are too far, if he hits you behind the back, he won't adjust. He will just continue to fire whatever way he's going. And JurassicJack reached out and just tried to hit, but that hitbox is active, baby.
Yeah, a little too big there. Unfortunate, but didn't want to hesitate, didn't want to wait too long. Let's get the cross combo in, but Yosuke breaks that up right away.
Yeah, and just now recognizing that this is how I have to play against Yosuke. A lot of just double jump JB or air dash JB. The 6Ps will get Yosuke's turn, sorry, even though he got clipped there for a little bit. B-slash, yeah, oh, wow, able to clip out the Yumi a little bit, but JurassicJack having a hard time getting started. Yeah, this is going to be another 6P, and of course, sandwich situation. Very strong option. Tried to go for the throw, but saw that for the DP didn't work out.
Yeah, 5B started here, so much damage. Dude, already to 9K, hasn't even finished the first ending.
And you get a safe jump into a fuzzy off of it. Nice use of the burst, had to burst there. Went for the God Press, and now gonna get a full conversion off of that JB.
95, misses the third hitting the auto combo, doesn't get to pull him to the ground. Nice blocks though from Zero. Zero's defense is incredibly impressive so far.
Yeah, and oh wow, the first crack of the shell right here, gonna be able to get a little bit of damage off of this. Should be around like that 7K marker, and then just a little bit more actually. Jeez Louise, Yosuke damage. Able to get that the auto time safe jump into sandwich set up off the flip and recognizing that is first of all.
EX Fireball able to get the kill there on the assist, and now Yosuke all by his lonesome.
Yeah, now JurassicJack just, you cannot activate Resonance, but you also like have to figure out a way to open up the ZeroShadowBlood here. Oh yeah, and the push block 5B just like that. ZeroShadowBlood looking very strong in this set, and JurassicJack getting lost. How do I open them up?
Yeah, that's a lot of the problem there. That, and like you said, the offense, the 6P cross combo 6P has been doing work there. If you're ever caught on your heels on the ground, he's just activating that offense so quickly and so effectively.
Yeah, like Susano'o assist literally is a gun. Like, he fires it, and it has so much block stun that you could do CC block stun, combo 6P, and it's like, it's just, you have to hold that. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, fighting the, oh yeah, Yosuke gets a little bit of that clip JurassicJack. Once again, the Yosuke starts things off, he gets a little bit low here, believes in the cross up, but never came.
TV afterwards. No execution error potentially on the jump back. Just goes for the tag afterwards though. Zero able to reset neutral, but now on the cross combo, JurassicJack's gonna play it very slow until the super. Both of them come through.
Yeah, they say, you know, I'll trade that health total, but the 6P come out, punishing the hard tag. And now JurassicJack tried to find the opening. ZeroShadowBlood down backing a lot, but he was not ready for that throw. God press going to be thrown into the DP, the classic. All right.
6P gets the open up here. JurassicJack, there's a chance. It's not a good chance, but the chance is definitely there. Level 2 resonance is available.
Yeah, he needs this chance if he wants to get out of this into the top 8 winner side. But we'll have the super, should be able to kill Susano'o here. And now it's just down to the Yumi mirror, has an opportunity to activate the resonance. And yeah, just using their own opportunity here. Try to go for a throw bait, EX projectile plus frames. And just really just playing this patient game on both sides. Playing this solo Yumi neutral. A lot of good use of the icicles. Oh, and yeah, tried to call out, recognizing that ZeroShadowBlood really wanted that throw into Astral, but now able to get something started here. All right, run forward, tries to get the projectile, and just, yeah, like, we see it time and time again, just jump back with that EX projectile. Doesn't have the bar anymore. It's a little bit of a clip. ZeroShadowBlood does have the meter advantage, the arrow blockable DP.
Yeah, continuing to, has 1 meter, used it for the push block there, tries to go for push block 5B, the anti-air 5A0. Really well played there for the anti-air, so smart.
Yeah, that, like, just Zero's defense of that entire set was just, like, what worked out for him. Like, and that's the power of the Yumi Susano'o team, is that if you have good defense, you do not, like, you just need one opening. If your opponent cracks, like, you know, trying to overextending, trying to beat just the defense at that point, you know, oh, let me in, and then one mistake, Susano'o 5B, that gut punch, 10K meterless for, like, it was like, yeah, like 9.5, 10K meterless into a safe jump, into a fuzzy setup, and then the next hit it kills you literally because you just super, like, it's good. And you, on the other side, if you get any sort of mix-up started, Yumi point, you go for that aerial rave, it's unscaled, and it kills without meter, I'm pretty sure. It is, it's a lot of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's, like you said, a hallmark of the game for sure. There are a lot of different play styles that come through, but one thing is always clear with BB Tag. The action is fast, and please don't make mistakes.
Yeah, like, it's a game that you do not get a lot of, like, you either, when it comes down to it, you do not get a lot of mistakes available to you, and if you do, then the opponent is not playing the right team.
Agreed. Yeah, something is going wrong for sure. But as we go through, we are going to have, as I spoke about him earlier, Ronan Healy is going to be stepping up. The folks need tank in their life.
Yeah,
we need more tank. Ronan has been playing a few different teams. I know he goes through a different couple situations, but in the end, I think it is going to be Waldstein tank for him.
Yeah, more than likely. We've seen it from him over the weekend. That's how what he made out of pools with. It's like tried to true. And on the other side, RNGG is going to be I actually don't know. I want to say he's like upper East Coast, but not like a little bit south of New York.
Okay.
But he is a well-known Tager player, as you can tell from the Tager emoticon there on his lap. He loves himself some Tager. He's always like trying to optimize the character, try to make it work. When opts for the Tager Yang. But,
okay.
So he makes it work, and he's a PC tag advocate. So any of the PC tag players in that chat, press some buttons.
Press some buttons for me, please.
So, but we're gonna see. Though to be fair, he loves himself some Tager, but you know Tager's not a very good character.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, and part of the matchup experience goes into this because Ronan is a former proponent of Team 20K. He used to play the Waldstein Tager, so he is very well informed on the matchup versus Tager. It's more, can he execute correctly here, and how much of a factor is Yang going to be? It's hard to imagine Yang does not become a huge factor, being the character that she is.
Yeah. But with all that said, like if he feels that the Tager's not working, like I talked to him beforehand with how he's gonna approach pools, how he's gonna approach every match. He's gonna play game 1 Tager, and then if he feels like Tager did nothing, he's gonna go to Akatsuki.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're gonna see if he's staying true to that, or you know he's gotta give the Stream Monsters what they want. Nice jump out on the unblockable JC, but a happy birthday to Blitztank with a super. That's gonna be some nice damage early on.
Good little chunk out of both characters there. 6P answered straight away.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle of armor. Yeah, just goes for the JC cancel. Yeah, lots of lasers, lots of 6Ps, just going to flute the screen, and I burn starts. Oh, DMCA!
Oh no, continuing on here with the laser, block him down with a 6P, gets the super right away, but no DHC. This is still out. I love the attempt. That was so smart.
Yeah, and now trying to find that opening, but Taker has no dash, has no air dash. He can't move against Tank, and just like that, Ronan with a very quick first game. That's a BB tag round.
Yeah, I mean, Taker versus Tank, at first look, that did not seem like an enjoyable, situation.
I'll say it for him. It's trash.
Yeah, it's not a great matchup there, but it is going to be the Akatsuki switch here. I mean, that's very respectable. I think that Waldstein has a very good matchup against Taker, and I think that Tank, as you just saw, when you're that tall, when his forward laser threatens you standing, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, and not only that, with the Akatsuki, this is a really good team.
Agreed.
Like, so able just to get something started here, and finding his turn to this now getting the set up. Oh wow, the take just a little bit delayed there. Armoring through that's so unfortunate for RNG. That really sucks actually. Like all of that is unscaled bullets. Like
so much damage. There's so much extra damage that unfortunately comes through, and now RNGG is in a terrible situation here as Ronan Healy continues to roll.
All right, now trying to find this opening. The flamethrower is out, but able to beat Tatsu. You mentioned Taker being tall. Blitztank can just the same height, if not a little bit taller. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is going to be a big start for RNGG. Just able to get, like, going just for a lockdown. Able to jump, and now Wald is going to take some of this damage, but yeah, here we go, Chesto.
Yeah, keeping it going here, plenty of damage down. Looking for the same mix-up here. Doesn't even go for the cross combo, just want to use the assist. I love that. I love that he's structuring his mix-ups in a way where he has burst at the end, but now the 2B rings true. Yeah,
getting that combo off the achievement. I'm going to be able to get something started here. Yeah, just gets the setup going. He switched.
Looking for that unblockable. Does connect a couple times, but doesn't get anything afterwards. The DP
nice
comes through. Very nice.
Sets up for the mix. Yeah, that's a Blitztank mix right there. But you can't burst on 2B Amigo. That is really hard to burst on. And now the burning gold. Both players. Yeah, the projectile. Multiplication on claws.
Bro, 5P answer. Goes straight into the super to make sure the burst doesn't come through. Tag out. No, he's going to leave it walled.
Alright, now Akatsuki is a character that can make this comeback. Nice throw tech. Oh my god, another one. Alright, just trying to find this opening. The stop sign is going to be parried. Yeah, the moment you see that freeze frame, you're like, this is frame one active.
Resonance activated. Gotta be careful here as Tank wakes up with a DP.
This is Astral. And yeah, here we go. The first Astral of the stream. In the loser side of this top 24, you may have cooked me in round one, but this is the Akatsuki switch, baby. We get Astrals.
Oh, and Tank. Oh, not a great look there as we get it now. Even set count. Oh, the Akatsuki switch. His structure of offense in the corner was incredible. RNGG, once he got the lockdown, like I said, I love that he was pressuring in a way where his mix-ups game was incredibly strong, but still had burst for the defensive situations.
Yeah, like the way RNGG likes to structure everything is very similar to that. Like, it's like motivated by like the way TectalEastside likes to play. It's just try to play around this sort of just I don't want you to have your options available to you. But as RNGG will tell you, he opts for a lot more optimal combos as long as they end with that that sort of knockdown. Nice, going for the scoop, keep it easy.
Right, though, under, just a little too far away there. 2B can't convert both the happy birthday. Looks for the slash afterwards. Gonna go to the cross combo.
Yeah, nice use of the push block. Oh wow, and it actually catches both. This is gonna continue with the happy birthday. Oh, but takes weird hitbox. This is it up. 5P will connect. Able to get a full combo here. Does not have burst available for Ronan, but able just to get this Oki situation. Oh, tried to go for the gimmick, tried to go for an air reset. Not gonna work out, and now he should be able to just set up for another mix-up scenario. Yeah, try to go for the great.
Yeah, had the option there. Go to the DP, no punish though. Ronan Healy comes to resonance, 2 meters.
Yeah, the way RNGG has just played his offense with the team since the team swap is just it's so hard to keep up with.
With Waldstein here, expect a wake-up super from Ronan here. He loves to go for the reversals, and for good reason, just like that. But no, that is not the legal man. I think maybe he was guessing on a switch.
Oh yeah, no, that definitely would have called out like any sort of like projectile switch. Oh, that's so smart. It didn't even matter in the long run, but yeah, he was, because of the fact of the B-Tatsu with this team, sets up for an unblockable of his own. But like we see right there, oh wow, but a little bit mistiming it. Just good defense from Ronan with 2 push blocks to get his turn back.
Okay, gotta optimize this as far as you can here. Blue beat is gonna continue. Checks away.
Yeah, RNGG now saying, you know, oh, you don't got those. Let me go for the B-Tatsu. Oh, throw bait, but a little bit too slow on the punish here. All right, trying to find open.
Yeah, Ronan just has to play it slow here. We don't need to worry too much about optimizing touches. As long as you're not getting hit, you're in a great situation here. Oh, but there's the air-to-air. Ronan shakes his head. He said, okay. The FGC nod has been coming through strong great to you.
Yeah, like you just, you know, that was nice. That was nice.
Yeah, okay, you got it.
Like I have, like Ronan's definitely look at, like I have Wald JA. Like that's such a good button. Like I could just go and approach using this. And it's just
okay, he's gonna rematch. I was gonna maybe give you some insider info, but it looks like he's gonna just keep on rolling here.
Yeah,
Ronan's been practicing some stuff, I'll say. He's not feeling it here, but we might get to see something from him later. Yeah. If he can survive.
So we'll see him, because I mean, granted, he still has, yeah, he kind of like committing at this point. Actually, if he loses the next game, he's out of the tournament.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We'll see, continuing with the lasers, trying to keep something. No, gets the open up. The great jump in there from RNGG.
Oh wow, nice block on the cross of fireball. Tatsu's gonna get bursted on. The 5C is blocked. We are offline.
2B, no, it was a little too late. Sometimes we can cancel that a little later, but no, the happy birthday again!
This is the worst possible situation, and now, well, never mind, it worked out for him. Lady Luck says drop that combo, and now Ronan is gonna get that chance.
Looking for the air reset, trying to be greedy. I like that.
Definitely whenever you're down that little bit at the start, you definitely want that that little bit of a air reset. Lasers. We got a Kazi BlizzConf match going on here.
I love the crouch animation is so toxic. I love it so much.
And now, oh, but the scoop!
Oh my god, okay, DNC, I'll see how much damage it does.
Should kill with the laser here, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, just barely able to kill. Now that Akatsuki is back on that level 4. The tank is out. All right, just try to go for that 4 afterwards. The threat of everything to be had with Akatsuki is definitely threatening. So, oh, nice. Just DP that cross up.
Okay, was trying to go for the air there, continuing on with the lasers. That is a nice open up into the 5C. He said, oh, listen, I know that it's offline, but it's still pretty decent.
Yeah, it's offline. I've got a bar. If you get hit by my stray overhead, that is easy 6K damage.
And
2.0.
RNGG, get another swig of water there. A little shaky. Keep it together. Let's go. I would love to see RNGG keep this. Dude, I'm such a fan of the way he's playing. Like I said, it's very like, it has shades of that Tectal style, like you were saying, but like a little more touch of damage, like you said.
Yeah, like Tectal's definitely like playing, like, especially with this team as well, he likes to just, like, there's a lot of ways for him just to make all these sandwiches on the fly, whereas RNG likes to go for like more of the high-low, less the left-right. Oh, wow. Yeah, just get, like I mentioned, just get a double overhead once more. Third time's the charm. The mid is going to work out for him. Yep.
Nice use of the armor there. It's going to go for the full conversion. Puts him full screen. Dashes in afterwards, but the overhead a little too far.
Oh, nice counter hit on that JC, and they were going to get the full loop here. Yeah, just try to get some of this lockdown start. Nice use the active switch. And yeah, you cannot burst punish, burst rather, on the JC there.
Okay, another nice block there. Continue with the Akatsuki. Push to the corner, dude. Look, damage is so high. Almost built up the 4th meter, not quite though.
Yeah, just gonna opt for the super here, just gonna be able to get the next touch kill scenario with the assist Oki. Yeah, and that was just a really good option to burst, because that would have been a push block bait for an unblockable.
Okay. Koski knocks down, dashes backwards with the mix up. JC into the super.
Like, RNGG is playing around, like using that threat of the B-Tatsu active switch to set up an unblockable. Oh, wow, you just parry those?
Well, I respect the attempt there from Ronan. Looks like that's going to be the end of the road for him and RNGG. He's going to be able to take it down. A great attempt from Ronan. We love to see the tank on stream. Little thumbs up, but that is RNGG coming through.
I love the fact that RNGG shows up that Taker and said, yeah, he was on the screen. He was on the screen for literally 1 round.
Hey, listen, he played. He saw the game. Tager's in top 24. Make no mistake.
We made it. We made it. Tager in top 24.
Oh my god, that's the classic. Oh my god.
Yeah, and now it looks like I do believe we'll be having Razzo versus ChaoticGamez.
Okay.
So Razzo, they are from Florida local.
Yes.
They are Insane and Strive. Insane and BB Tag was actually sent down to the loser side by Raiden, a West Coast player.
Ah, okay.
So they're going to tear up this loser side.
Yeah, Razzo plays a few teams as we've seen from them. I would be expecting, last time I saw them play, it was Yang Carmine.
Yeah.
But there's other stuff that we can see.
Yeah, like
but Yang Carmine is the expected pick for sure.
Yeah, Yang Carmine, not Yang Mika. Yang Carmine, Carmine, Mika, the Hakumen Merkava.
Hakumen Merkava is my favorite team to watch. So if I was able to influence, okay, I see you. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like Razzo, they just have so many teams that it's hard to say what you're going to see. But Chaotic, the man who just gave y'all a smooch, right?
Of course. That was for you.
That was for you, chat room. But so now we're going to see how that's going to work out with Chaotic, who is a BB Tag player, but he doesn't claim to be a BB Tag player.
That's fair.
Like, he's definitely the person that's like, oh, I made top 24. Oh, I shouldn't have made top 24. You know, like there's all. I'm just here to play some Akihiko.
The classic. I don't even play this game.
Yeah, exactly. But like he's like, oh, I don't play this game, and then like just grinding. Like he's just like, you know, the dude that's like up at 2 a.m. just like, oh, you know, I have this person for potentially losers round 4. I have this team. Let me figure it out. So, but Chaotic is an advent of Akihiko.
Yes, absolutely.
This character is not represented too often in America, but now with Chaotic here is gonna say, hey, this is how Akihiko is played.
Yeah, and I mean, Chaotic, to my knowledge, also a Florida player.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I've seen them at some of the Juicy events, things like that, in Central Florida, here in Orlando, actually. Yeah,
he's from. I don't know exactly the Orlando area, but he's definitely like in this Florida region. I know he's like moved around a little
Florida
bit.
man, if you will. That's all we need.
Yeah, Florida man plays Akihiko.
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna see danger.
Who else would Florida man play? This game has like 4 Florida man characters, and Akihiko is definitely leading the charge.
Well, if you're playing like if you're trying to think of like a Florida team, I imagine it's something like like an Akihiko
you play a Florida team.
Yeah, like I do play a Florida team. You're either trying to play like somebody that kills, somebody that just doesn't let you get to play, or some real whack stuff, like some like Kanji Neo team where it's like it's something that'll make a news line. You go, that should not be like Florida man, like robs bank with pickle, and it's like, yeah, that's a Neo Kanji team.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna see. So he does have a lot of options to work with. I know he's played the Akihiko Hyde. He's played the Akihiko Wald. And I'm not sure he also played Akihiko Asriel, Akihiko Yang as well.
Yes, it's gonna be Merkava Hakumen. That's a Hakumen player myself. Razzo's one of the Razzo, and shouts to Mike J also, the players I stole all of my tech from. So I'm excited to get to watch them play even more.
Yeah, this is like, I'm excited to see Razzo. Like, teams are always just like, it's always a treat to watch them play. And regardless of the team, like I hate this team. I'll be 100%. I hate Hakumen Merkava. Whenever this team was discovered with Razzo and Fame, whenever played Fame at locals, I'm like, okay, you know, like I could take games where like we're playing nice, and then he shows up one local and goes, I have a present for you. Plays Hakumen Merkava, and it just plays like such a jerk.
Yeah,
this
it's a really hard team to deal with. It's a team that kind of breaks the rules occasionally. I mean, a lot of the hit grabs, things like that, and short damaging combos are pretty difficult to deal with in this game, having a very free-form burst mechanic. Hakumen killing you in one hit. Good luck bursting.
Yeah, especially with setting up a cross combo sandwich, going for the, I'm not sure what the name of it is, but the overhead into the low, like that slash move, is such a slow option that it's great for active switches. And you could just, even then, you could just lock down with Merkava 5P active switch. You just get this unblockable setup, and it's like, oh cool, like I have to push block, but where do I push block? It's so good. But so now ChaoticGamez versus Razzo, game 1, going right into it.
Oh, and that an individual tools for the characters too, as Chaotic to be able to get that first hit. Like who? Oh, like 5A from Merkava?
Yeah.
That's a button.
Yeah, it's such a good option, but now Chaotic's finding this opening, and now really does not want to let have Razzo have an option, but opts just to take the burst here and say, okay, I'm just gonna keep the Akihiko in and just get things started. Yeah, we got these loops.
Okay.
Tell me somebody else that does that combo.
Oh no, doesn't go for the JC. Very nice. Continue it. Jumps across. Keeping it mid-screen, but there's the burst. Razzo back in there.
Oh yeah, nice. And just recognizing, okay, EX fireballs, I'm gonna get hit. Let me just swap into the Akihiko. Nice jab! And the, oh my goodness, unfortunately was not able to get the cancel off of that odd whiff for the 5D.
Chaotic's third eye has been open on some of these air-to-airs, man.
Oh yeah, no, Chaotic is just ready, and the lightning is gonna do it right here. So now down to the Hakumen. Cannot count out. Yeah, oh wow. Try to go, that's just smart. Chaotic realizes you cannot count out the Hakumen, so the moment they press anything that I can push block, I'm just gonna fireball plus 6p, and then fireball again after switch, I get a full combo from it. This team's cheap, it's mad good. And now with that in mind, say Razzo agreeing, say, you know what, that was nice. You know how to deal with the Merkava and the Hakumen, so let me give you the Yang Xiaolong and the Carmine.
Yeah, that was very well dealt with. I mean, we didn't even really get to see the strengths of the team. Chaotic neutralized them so well. The way that Chaotic played neutral at every stage of that game, from air to air, is just the way that he controlled the ground too. It's just, I kind of neutralized Merkava better than I've seen a lot of people do, but Razzo, they are back on the warpath here with the first knockdown.
Yeah, I really like the way, yeah, this setup, that's so cheap. Like, that is an actual unblockable.
Yes.
Because of the way that this game works with a lot of your routing and whatnot, if you have a command throw and a projectile, or just a strike rather, active on the same frame, it's unblockable because you can't jump it or you get hit, or if you can't jump back it or you get thrown.
Parry solution to the pinwheel there. The pinwheel. Carmine said, oh, dude, Yang said, Mr. Preston, get down. Takes the fireball there for Carmine.
Nice use of the parry, able to get something started here. All right, yeah, this is just going to be the usual corner loops, and now Razzo going to be able to get the setup here for another unblockable. But that's one thing, is that they're ready for that? So because the fact that the parry is going to be a frame one reversal, and it's just not like a strike, you could just go for the parry and it'll work out. Wow, nice throw.
Oh my god, the weave backwards. Oh, dude. Gonna engage her out here. Let's see how much he can cash out. Misses the assault type though, and that's going to be,
Oh my goodness, yeah, push block for a push block, and now out of the activate the CC, but the EX wheel, unfortunate drop on the confirm, but the 2B won't connect. EX wheel just a little bit shy. It's the bombs.
Parry. Jumps over, beats the parry. There's going to be a ton of damage here to kill the Akatsuki. That's going to be, and Razzo cashing out on the meter as well. Swaps into Yang for the kill, keeps the corner. Akihiko in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, just like that now, with like Razzo finding that opening and able to get the game of their own. 1-1. This sounds ridiculous. I already love it.
So back and forth already. Razzo, they are looking much better on the swap here. Yang Carmine's looking significantly better here. And I think a lot of it is just comfortability too. Like I said, last time we saw Razzo play, they were on this team here at the Juicy Time Skip in Orlando. So they've absolutely been a little more active on this squad.
Yeah, like this is definitely a team like the Hakumen Merkava is definitely a very strong team, but depending on the matchup, like you just want to go for this because like Hakumen Merkava is really good at dealing with just like full screen, like characters that don't have good full screen options.
Yeah.
But this team is very good at that long range, and now finding this opening. And yeah, just able to get the 2B pickup as well, and just opts for the OP situation here. The DP double upper. Oh no!
Back in return, and you know what happens next. Akihiko, please don't whiff against this guy.
Yeah, this isn't a kill, but it's gonna be so close. Yeah, just trying to go for the throw. Nice tech from Razzo. The 2C is gonna connect here. Gets the 6P. Was waiting for Razzo to do something, but not fighting.
Check the fireball. Fireball into the cross combo. That was a really unique way to get it started, but Razzo said, I've seen it before.
Yeah, Razzo often in that situation recognizes the gap, saying you're in the corner, and it'll be 4P. You try to jump out, my 5A is going to catch it, and that's exactly what happened. Wow, the 5C reset, we try to be cheeky. The double hit, though. Now this could be a dead Akatsuki.
Anchor Akihiko, after all that health healed for Razzo, holy moly.
That's actually worst case scenario for Chaotic, because that's best case scenario for Chaotic. You gotta take it where you can.
Oh, dude, max win gauge here. 2 meters doesn't choose to use the super there, maybe either a drop or just wasn't confident in killing.
Yeah, I think because the fact that Ye is 18K, they just say, you know, this probably isn't going to kill despite Akihiko damage, and they just say, I'm just going to go for the 2C, not even go for the Ducks to get the Oki scenario. But now, able to get something starting for Razzo. This actually is really close to killing.
That combo that was so disgusting here has an opportunity to active switch. Instead, here comes the resonance. Goes for the super.
That was smart from both sides. Oh no, unfortunate. It now down to the wire for both sides. Trying to get something started for Razzo. Oh wow, but that goes, the crystal goes through the lightning, able to get the resonance as well in case they weren't able to get enough meter anyways to kill, but it does not matter. And just like that, with a super close game 3, dude, Razzo takes the lead.
Chaotic even looking over at Razzo and being like, dude, that was kind of sick. He was like, okay, I see you.
Yeah, Chaotic is definitely a guy that is a very good sportsman. It's just like you'll be playing with him like in pools, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're kind of nice. You're kind of nice." You know, that was a good punish.
I respect that. I like that. Dude, in the end, during the game, a little bit of animosity here and there, but once we actually get after it, it's all family, obviously.
Oh yeah, no, Chaotic's all family all the way through. Like he'll be getting hit. I'm sure if you had the comms on for the players, you hear him probably that combo was sick.
Oh my god, and gets a counter hit afterwards. No, but swings out to 5B. Chaotic gets the punish. Yo, the momentum from Chaotic coming into this is incredible.
I'll try to go for a fuzzy situation, but was crouch blocking. All right. Wow, the 5A does connect, does not have burst available. Keep it unburstable. Never mind, just going to go for the full route here. And yeah, can you take this? I mean, Akihiko's going to live from it, but it's all about that Oki. 1-2, buckle your shoe, and that's what Razzo's doing so right now. Just going to be able to wrap up the Akihiko with that cross raid, and now it's down to the Akatsuki with 2 residents. Hold on to that.
The second hit of the overhead there, a little too much. It's going to go into the auto combo. It's going to finish with the meter. No, it's just going to opt to seed in Carbine.
Oh, that was nasty. Nobody blocked that. That using the last possible hit of the 6P. You go for it?
Oh, I love this.
Oh yeah, tried to go for the no tech. Tried to get because the fact that command throw catches airport opponents, so if you immediately tech out of that combo, yeah, it's a disaster. But here we go, Chaotic. Yeah, the DP once again is baited, and just like that, Intel Razzo, he's Chaotic popping off because the fact that he does not have to play in the top 24 anymore, making a show out of it. Oh, I love Chaotic. Such a chaotic energy indeed.
Yeah, absolutely. Living the dream here. We love to see it. High energy, and that's just as good as it gets here. Congratulations to Razzo on the win, and congratulations to Chaotic.
Oh, congratulations to Chaotic for losing to Razzo and being knocked out of the bracket.
Oh,
I'm sure he's going to love to hear that.
Yeah, of course. That was fantastic, honestly. But yeah, dude, a lot of BB Tech action has been incredible, but real quick, we got to talk to you about the people who keep the lights on here with the sponsors reel. And let me just say, as someone who has invested personally into this, the Panda controller is the future. The community outcry was unbelievable. GameCube controllers, the snapback, the inconsistencies in the controllers were just not able, we couldn't deal with it. But now Panda has the future. Customizable, usable on PC via USB, and it just goes into the GameCube as normal. Panda.gg/control. They raised 900K in one day, and if that is not community support, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If you want to support me as well with some good-ass Tekken shirts, you got to get those designs from 10OGG/merch. Scan that QR code and get some good-ass Tekken shirts.
And we have Festival of Fights coming through the 3rd through the 6th in February. But fighting games, actually, for your information, are only going to be on the 5th and the 6th. There are 7K in prize bonuses going into the tournament here. 2K of that, by the way, is going into Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Big pop bonuses there for that. But you guys can register at smash.gg/FOF2022, or you can go to their website.
Yeah, and if you'd like to support Jabali out here, also the director for the DreamHack fighting game scene is going to be over at the Anaheim. Also, February February term, so check that out over at smash.gg/Diana22 if we're there for fighting games. Those 4 there. Or even Halo's going to be big there, dude. Halo just came out.
Dude, Halo has been really cool. That's where all my time has been going. But if you guys have a little bit of spare time on your own on Wednesdays, the local host is incredible. All the locations you can see in the middle there. If you guys are looking to go to a nice little spot there, some of the highest level equipment and being able to play with like-minded people, the local host is your spot. Make sure you check them out.
Yeah, and if you're trying to join the likes of Zombu, Cloud805, and Ronald, you're going to have to get that hitbox, just the ergonomic controller. If you like to hear the clicks of your fight stick, but you like your wrists a little bit more, just get that ergonomic controller and take some control over at Xbox Arcade /
Yeah, as a cross-up player myself, couldn't say it enough. But the OP bar, there's been a void in the energy game for a long time. The Fit FGC can rejoice. The OP bar is here. No gluten, no dairy, no soy. Superfood ingredients only, guys. CEO 10 for 10% off. Overpowered.gg is where you're gonna go.
Yeah, and if you want to, if you've liked the CEO stream so far, you want to support the future action, make sure to grab some shirts, grab that merch, scan that QR code, and go over to CEO.GameWizard.gg to get some of those good shirts.
That JFC shirt, the orange one, is unreal. I need one so bad.
Yeah.
I need one so bad.
Yeah, like I going over that booth, it's like, oh, do you have a large? It's like, oh, we're getting sold out on a lot of these things, so make sure to get some while you can.
Yeah, exactly. But now we have Guzman and Rox coming up to continue on here through this top 24 action. Excited to see how we bring it to the table.
Yeah, so Guzman is going to be like, with, you know, COVID hit EV tag and a lot of these, they just hit everything really hard.
Yes.
But Guzman is a proponent of the West Coast that says, I am going to support this scene. I'm going to run my weekly or bi-weekly tournaments. I run stuff for Melty Blood, run stuff for Strive, just saying, like, I'm going to run some tournaments, and if you guys want to play, I'm here to run it. And just proponent of that for Rox. She's from, I'm not actually sure where she's from, but is a very strong player for that. Adachi, Yosuke, another really strong team here for this exact reason.
Happy birthday swap into the Yosuke. So much damage down. Gets another pickup in the end. Chooses to end it.
Yeah, just going for that 5 feet. Yeah, you just have to push block the Yosuke run at that point. Oh, wow, just a little bit off the timing to get that command throw. And now Ruby is going to get started here for Guzman. First shot at playing.
Okay, able to break out though with the burst rush. Got a good opportunity here. Yeah, push blocks the run again. Very smart. So far, dealing with the defense very well, but Guzman can't block forever.
Yeah, and I'm just like that now. Able to get something started for Rox. And Guzman with the nice call to 4P, one of the fastest assists in the game. Tried to call the jump out and say you like to jump by command throws, but you can't jump this one. But no dice. Opts to get hit by the beam instead, but not ready for the scooper to kill him.
Yeah, able to finish off there is Rox. Tries to go for the tricky stuff there. Kaje does not come through. For the jump down, 6P not going to work out, or 4P rather.
Yeah, trying to get some of these fireballs, just the bottle rockets going out against that Yosuke. Now, like, it's definitely possible for Guzman, but he needs to find a way to get into this resonance and into the that threshold to get just the bonus damage. Nice empty dash throw.
Continuing on with the throw, piece by piece, goes with a super on reaction. No, it misses! Oh, the super does not work out. Rox gets away with one there.
Yeah, I really like that decision from her. Like, she just said, you know what? You're whipping all of these. You're swinging at this punching bag, and I'm not trying to get it by the elbows. Like, I'll let you to recover, and then I'm going to, like, you know, take the game. My goodness, yeah, that's just a proponent of Adachi's burst, just being that one of the diagonal ones, so that way, once she moves forward with that super, he moves past where she was, and it's lights out from there.
See if Guzman can get it back together here. Obviously piloting an incredibly strong team here in the Yang Ruby. Some pretty powerful synergy between the two, but not to be understated here for Yosuke. Gets the tag in after the BZ09. Doesn't get anything afterwards though. Guzman, good use of the push block there to keep himself spaced out and continues to block here.
Wow, that JA was ridiculous actually. Just recognizing that's like one of the few times you're actually able to like knock Yosuke around, and just off that B-slash, really good awareness.
Okay, continuing to apply the good pressure here. Rox with the knockdown, gets the hit. The burst is coming, jumps and blocks it. Maximum damage here. Rox, to see how she cashes out.
All right, and was able to get the full conversion here and try to bait something out of it. Came a little late, but it still works out for her. Able to get probably a kill here, yeah. With especially with 4 bars of CC, they just swap it to Adachi. And yeah, just get the woohoo. And it's double single target super. That's so super dead Yang.
THC, plenty of damage here for the finish. And like you said, it's going to be down to just Ruby now. Rox continuing to roll.
Yeah, oh, a little bit late. That scenario, like the Zeodyne in the corner, you can just do that and jump forward and double jump again, and you're either forcing your opponent to come in late and hold a meaty, or just hold an entire left-right mix-up. It's really good, but a little bit too late on that. But she still gets a lot of options off of her option here, but now it just can't throw.
Yeah, Guzman is so sneaky with being able to find those suicides from so many in so many good places. The super here is going to have a safe jump follow-up.
The DP works out the Vorpal Blade, just running Yosuke over there, another Vorpal Blade, but I'm tired of this, trying to just get in. And yeah, now, that is a good thing to know about this team is that they have no air unblockable DP, so if you do see the Zeodyne, all you gotta do is just, like, jump.
Yes. Try to go for the low here. Good spacing. The trades never in your favor when you're on the solo character. No resonance left. Gotta find something. And there's another throw. Guzman, it's all been about the throws here. Rox. I like to take the throw mentality though for Rox though. She is taking minimal damage here for each of these interactions.
Yeah, there's definitely the case of like, oh, I can mash here and die, or I can just take the throw and just hold a little bit more damage. But now, just like that, with that active switch beam just working out really well for Rox. She's up 2-0 against Guzman. It looks like Guzman is went for that character select. Gonna see what he's deciding. If he just needs that little bit of that breather, take a drink of that water. What will be the decisions?
Yeah, might just need a second here. We'll see if he decides to pick something else. Let's hover a couple characters here.
Yeah,
find out. I'm expecting to see the Ruby again. The Ruby from Guzman was incredibly solid. I don't expect to see a swap there.
Yeah, okay, you just need that moment. Consider some picks, but at the end of the day, if you're down on set point, you gotta make 3 wins. Are you gonna go with a pocket team or a pocket character they haven't been playing all weekend, or are you gonna go with just your pride and true and just say, you know what, if I go out, I'm gonna go out with my main team?
I agree. I'm definitely a proponent of pick your stuff. I mean, counter picking is really, really good, but in the end, all reliable is definitely where you need to end up if you're ever unsure. It's there to quell your unsureness.
Yeah, absolutely. Counter picking is great, but if you can't play the counter pick, then that's gonna kill you. All right, gets the Zeodyne, and yeah, now just using Yosuke's mobility to try to force, like, I know you're gonna block this in the air, but what's the mix-up afterwards? And now, nice air block, but oh, the same side for the EX. Really good stuff.
Rox continuing to press the advantage here. She goes for the chase down, dashes in the wrong direction though, still has pressure.
Very good stuff. Wow, yeah, the falling overhead works out. The TRM from that push block just caught on like the last few frames of it. And now Guzman gonna be able to get the mid-screen open. Yeah, sandwich situation. Nice block, Rox!
She is unbelievable on the defense here and gets the open up herself, but no, the delay was a little too long. Guzman, great burst timing.
Oh, just like that, now Guzman has his opportunity to play. He's gonna be able to get the happy birthday here. Oh yeah, just getting chipped that little bit extra damage. Unfortunately, that the Adachi didn't drop up, but he's done with this. Trying to DP out. 6 feet is blocked, and this is a guaranteed Zeodyne setup. What's the mix-up afterwards? The mid into the throw, the classic.
Love that little take throw there. Rox, she continues to roll here. It's doing well. Pushes to the corner now. Can we lead for the mix-up here? 4 meters available. Gets the clean hit. The burst comes through, reacts, and that is Rox continuing to press forward here. 5 meters built up.
Yeah, and just like that, now able to get the Yuhu, and is going to be able to kill. Like, it should kill if he has DHC. That, yeah, she's definitely going to DHC here. Just get that kill. Now it's down to the Yang. Not even in Siblets yet. Has to find this. Guzman has to find a way to get into Siblets and then activate Resonance, so that way he can have the most potential comeback factor here. And just like that, finds the opportunity, but gets caught low, and yeah, that's gonna do it. Rox, she will be moving on in this Losers Top 24.
That's a Rox continuing forward. Impressive showing there with the Yosuke.
Yeah, she has to face now Monkey 4012, the one we saw earlier on stream, so that will be her. Actually, correction, let me see, it should be, yeah, it's gotta be, oh no, it's, yeah, it's JurassicJack.
JurassicJack.
Correction. So yeah, so that's gonna be Yosuke Mirrors.
Yosuke Mirrors, something you don't see as often, but I'm very excited to get to witness as we continue through, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here at CEO 2021. It has been an incredible ride. It's been nice to get to see all of my family here, everybody here in the FGC, man. It has been heart-touching. I've said it a million times on stream. I'll say it again. Getting here was cool. Checked into my room. It was cool. Everything was all right. I walked through the hotel, I turned the corner, and I see Artist Alley, and I was like, oh,
it's back.
I'm here.
If you all have not gone to CEO, the hotel is just, it's been here for like CEO Takus, it's been here for CEOs, and just, the moment, like, I saw somebody take a picture of the Artist Alley, like, area, like, the front of that lobby, and just take that picture as, like, do y'all remember this? And it's just like, yeah. No, that's CEO right there.
He's like, oh, that hurted.
But so that's, I'm glad that everybody's able to come out and just play some BB Tag, play all their games and whatnot. Like, there's just so many good games going on this weekend, and the top 8s are coming in plenty. But now we have a match. We have a PC Tag very own Brimmy, who made out, I think it was 3rd of his pool, and beat like Master Cheap and whatnot, like a bunch of like other really good players. Like that pool was like ridiculous. A lot of these pools were ridiculous, but just able to come out on top of a death pool is like a good thing going into the top 24 versus Raiden, the one who sent Razzo down to losers.
Okay, so Raiden, not a player I've seen play before. Excited to see, again, as I've said, the most exciting thing to me is the character diversity has been incredible. Getting to see a lot of different shells that we've seen. Obviously, some characters coming up a little more often. Yumi is a pretty Swiss Army knife for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't fault anyone for playing that.
No, Yumi is definitely like that. Is probably that character version. She's not the best character, but she's everyone's best partner.
Yeah, of course. It's definitely the Doctor Doom as we have for Marvel. But we'll see how it goes as we continue. Excited to see what both these players bring to the table.
Yeah, so Brimmy is going to be a Mika Yumi player. So talk a little bit about that Yumi. And Raiden is probably, I actually want to say probably the one of, if not the first match we have not had a Yumi, because he plays Seth Hyde. He plays Mutual Situation, or whatever it's called. Their versus track. Like it is, like it is such a unique team. It is also like really good. So this team was ran originally by Kubo in Japan, and just spoke highly of it. Like played it a ton, really liked it. Yeah, there it is, Mutual Situation. And yeah, like it's such a good team. It's one of Seth's best teams. I mean, now there's still 9 Seth, and there's still Seth Yumi, but this is like still up there. Like it's not the best option anymore, but it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, Hyde, very well known for what he does. Dispenses mids. The chip damage is very high. Can control neutral in a lot of ways. That's a great layout of assists. So
yeah,
a great partner for Seth for sure.
Literally every assist Seth uses to maximum. Like 5P is just really covers a large distance, and it's able to convert really easily off of just like his lunges into the 5P. 6P is just a fantastic assist in general, and 4P is actually used for just makes the situations push block buttons. Is now going to be going in against the mix-up situation. Yeah, you get so much mix-up off of that 5P.
Oh, no, and that is an unsafe burst point there. Just naturally baited in the round of the combo there. Raiden is going to continue to pop off here. Look at the damage. That's no meter.
Yeah, if you're able as a Seth player to just convert into the 214 B loops, just do it. As you can see here for Raiden, it is so much damage. Oh, and another whiff burst. Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's going to be assist answering that time, though. But that's one up to the 5P. Nice. And Brimmy tried to be the aggressor, but the Seth projectile is just waiting behind. And here comes a super, I don't even need a DNC, but either way, Mika's certainly down.
Yeah, this is going to be just a super that come out, hits from top of the screen. And yeah, now it's just down to the Yumi, level 2 residents in a sandwich situation. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, the rupture. And now... how will Brimmy find a way out? I mean, with the EX projectile to get things started, it's pretty good.
Yeah, before that, that forward gets the counter hit there. Okay, the press forward a little bit here. Needs to spend the super before the residence ends, and they do.
Able to get all that little bit extra damage on deck. Oh, the Raiden classic wake up EX Rekka. Another one, and it doesn't have the bar to do another one as well. But it's still optimal. It was able to kill. But you know, it's all about sending that message, and that message may have just got him killed right here. This is gonna be 7K at least.
Yeah, Rekka starter. That's so much damage hit from Yumi. Extends it with the EX to 8.2.
just trying to bait something there with the run. Oh my goodness, not able to punish. And just like that, the parry tried to come out to beat the dive kick, but it's a little delayed, and it works out in Raiden's favor.
Wow, so Raiden, haven't seen the wake up EX like that quite often myself, but
it has no invuln.
I'm a fan.
It has no invuln. It's pretty fast.
I was trying to allude to.
No, it is like that. No, he will tell you it is a bad option, but you gotta let him know.
Yeah, of course. No, that is the ultimate though. That's the smartest thing to do is show me it doesn't work and I will stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Until then, I'm doing EX wake up. What do you want to do about it?
Yeah, like Raiden is definitely a player that's like, will just get in your head with this sort of, like that sort of stuff. And I mean, that's just a head pat homies classic. All right, gets the dive kick on the assist, actually now able to see a little bit of offense started here on Brimmer's side.
Mika assist came through, switches in, goes for the rocket. Mika missile not too impactful there. Raiden able to escape completely.
Yeah, and just able to use that Yumi 5P locked out, but like was mentioned earlier, just being able to push block that Yumi 5P is such a big thing to keep in mind whenever playing. His burst is a little bit big and is able to hit both characters now. And no recovery on that EX. And oh my goodness, that active switch was ridiculous.
Goes for the JC loops. EX afterwards, lots of damage here from Solo Hyde, and ends back in the corner after the tag. Very nice stuff. Not a safe burst point again.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful about whatever you're bursting Seth 5G series, because of the fact that he just teleports around all over the place and they'll just mess with your burst. And able to get this super here, it's just barely enough. All right, forced sandwich situation. Just goes for the orb into the body. That's crazy.
Oh, got the air though. Brimmy has a chance. Whoa, ran up with the counter, does not connect. Raiden looking to go up 2-0 here.
Yeah, and like, yeah, just like that, using that 4P into the action switch and it's his own pickup. That assist is so good. See the fact that it hits for so long and has so much block stun. If you're in a sandwich situation, you can call 4P and then swap, and if you have the timing right, it will lead to a Hyde combo from a Hyde assist. And if it doesn't, it will lead to a Hyde mix-up from a Hyde assist. God. Like, it's so good.
Hey, throw yourself the alley-oop.
Yeah, exactly. It's just that picture when I'm just giving himself the award. I got this mix-up. Oh, nice read. Yeah, this is a ton of damage as well. Yeah, just like that, almost 10k meterless, and now gets the empty jump low, another 5P. Only has just really wanting to get rid of that bar. And the double super, this Hyde is dead.
Dude, what a sequence there from Brimmy. The two-touch game. I mean, that's the kind of thing you have to go for with Mika when you're playing something that high damage with that with a very strong command throw. That two-touch game is optimal.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Nice run under getting that 5P, but unfortunate drop on the pickup. 6P will connect a little bit. Oh, but it hit that little weird putt because of the fact that he's jumping, and now push block buttons again, working out for Raiden.
Projectile there, tried to go for the missile, doesn't get anything afterwards. Nice air to air, but doesn't get anything to follow up. Good push block from Raiden.
All right, you gotta be able to get the throw combo. Yeah, the orb, it will come into play here. Nice cancel into the orb again. And yeah, this is just optimal. Yeah, just pierce up. Oh my goodness, yeah, I guess that pickup. Did it call the assist? Oh yeah, no, it doesn't even have the assist. Wrong meter. All right.
Jumped over again. Here comes the cross combo. Use the EX, just try and stall in the air a little bit. Raiden is dealing with the cross combo situation very well here with that evasiveness of Seth.
Oh, and the orb connects. It has a year of hit stun, so able to get a little confirm of that. Only 2k, but hey, that matters in this sort of situation. Nice. Okay.
Oh!
Alright, yeah, just able to get that super, and just like that, Brimmy not going out with a 3-0. He's going to be able to take their first game, and just going to be able to get that to 2-1.
Yeah, a lot of that was just Mika's pressure going through, and like we said, that two-touch game on the beginning, Brimmy just needs 2 good reads, or Raiden to make one big mistake, and that could be the closeout, as we just saw, demonstrating the strength of the team. But that's Seth, like we said, that that felt like a very competitive long game, and that was solo Seth for most of it.
Yeah, like Raiden's Hyde is fantastic, but Raiden's Seth is definitely like the playmaker. So having that as your last character is really nice. Now able to get something started here with that charge 5 DB into the cross up. Oh yeah, the active switch protection, got that burst. Oh, hits both a little bit, just a little bit chip damage to be able to get this full combo. What's the
yeah, that 2B was really nice to be able to convert that into the air combo, get a little bit extra damage, but now hits with the cross combo again. Max meter goes for the DP on the active switch.
Yeah, that was so smart. Recognizing that Yumi's 5 feet just vacuums you out of the corner, and with Mika, you're able to get a sandwich there. Just said, I'm not doing any of this, I'm just going to DP it. Oh, wow. Very nice mix up here. Now I'm going to be able to get first into Yumi, try to find opportunity, and yeah, knocked out the projectile, which is super good in this matchup.
2B trying to go for the throw. The take, though, does not work out. Continuing to pressure here. Seth is going to go into the optimal combo, like you said, but no, in the end, it's going to go for the mix-up game.
Yeah, because the fact, oh, wow, it was a little bit too low for it, but the 4P will connect. And now, just waiting for the incoming. Is sandwiched yet? Alley-oop! Award yourself with a super, amigo!
One more touch has to happen, though. Here comes the, no, doesn't even get a chance to go for the resonance, and that is going to be the finish there, Raiden. Looking very strong as they continue through, and I believe that was a top 8 qualifier there from Raiden.
Yeah, if I'm not missing. No,
Ooh,
no,
not
no,
quite.
that's
No, still needs one more.
yeah, has to play Dante Thomas to make which will be, I believe, later on stream. Yeah, that's gonna be a really interesting set actually, because of the fact like just all of Dante's characters, like they share a lot of characters. Like they both played that Hyde. I believe they both have a U, but like Seth versus Adachi, I want to see how Dante does it. That is like one of Adachi's worst matchups.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we are now into the losers side top 8 qualifiers.
Yes,
so we're going to have 4 final matches here to press us forward to decide who are going to be the 8 to battle out just a little bit later. I'm so excited to see. In the first match, already starting off with a banger, it's going to be Monkey up to play against Razzo.
This is a team kill. Like they both, these are homies right here. They, you know, Razzo from Florida, Monkey in like that NorCal, SoCal area is just California in general. I don't know which side, but just they, you know, they're always hanging out on Discord. They're always like in a call. They're just like, oh hey, let me show you this tech. Oh, let me show you mine. Like, oh how you know, just they're good friends.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Having to fight your friend, I mean, if you have to fight your friend at any point, obviously grand finals is where you want to be. But this is close enough. This is your qualifier for your top 8 side.
Yeah, this is definitely the classic, like, oh, who seeded? Okay, then stop winning.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to run into each other eventually. No, but it's exciting to see. And I personally really like the little friendship rivalry matches. It always is unfortunate to see 2 people who train together quite often have to face off. But it's just a testament to them as partners together training to get to this point together. It's just a testament to, again, the teamwork between them.
Yeah, exactly. This is going to be one of those matches where you're probably going to see a lot of player tendency come into play, because both of them are just adamant. Like, just they show each other a lot of tech. They've like, you know, practiced a lot together, just like through Parsec or things like that. And so now once you have just them meeting in tournament, it's like who will come out on top. So we'll see what's going to go on. And yeah, they got to figure out. There's a lot of user accounts, they got to figure that out. But talking about teams real quick, we got obviously the Adachi Yumi potentially. We have the Adachi Ruby. We have Ruby Susano'o. We have Yumi Mai for Monkey. Like too many options for Monkey, and I'm curious to see what he decides to go with. Razzo, also a character with a lot of teams. I don't even want to name them all. They're trying a mix up.
Watching them go through every single, there's 5 accounts logged into this PS4, bro.
Yeah, they're trying to, so they're trying to figure out who's on first, what's on second. I don't know who's on third.
You were like listening to teams, and I was like, I mean, the team counter picks are going to be really interesting, but like, who is second player? What is going on, dude?
Like, will we get there?
Oh my god.
That's they already got mixed.
Dude, but it looks like we're getting a button check first here, unless we're Team Brothers. I mean, that's a fun team, but
that's another thing, is he also plays that team. So I would not actually be surprised if he did want to go with Team Brothers.
I'd be very excited as a gin enjoyer myself. I would love to get to see that, so that'd be good.
I would love to see this. I would also love to see replace that Ragna with a Susano'o, and you got yourself a recipe for disaster.
That's my team, my favorite team.
It's so
Susano'o Jin is the most fun team. You can't convince me otherwise. But the fist bump, it is going to be Ragna Jin.
Yeah, like this is, it's all set up. So we'll see how this is gonna work out. So Ragna Jin is actually, I think this matchup actually is gonna. I don't know if it goes in whose favor or whatnot, but like Ragna with that 5A, the JA, and the 2A, like a lot of A's, but all of them are really strong neutral tools to contest that ground game, have a good low, and have that air game against Merkava is gonna be very, very important, as well as just being fast against Hakumen is also a very nice bonus. Whereas you have Jin, obviously has the very good assist with that 6P and 4P, and just a lot of good neutral tools as well with his own like air buttons and just ground game. So we're gonna see how it's gonna work out between these two. This team, even though it's a character select team, like just you double tap it, it actually has a lot of synergy.
Yeah, no, they definitely work really well together. I mean, Ragna fills that point war. What a block! Wow. Oh, shit, get super okay. It's just gonna cash out.
Yeah, here we go. Just gonna get the safe jump with that fly. Yeah, try to go for that 2A to contest. And nice cancel of that DP. Razzo knows.
Merkava feels impossible to burst against, and that's a lot of the reason why being able to jump cancel, so many different things, and being able to go for like having 5A be the ATR button, so many natural ways for Merkava to deal with that.
Absolutely, yeah. Just the whip of the JC there, and it connects on Ragna actually, so Ragna is leading here, but now Jin might be joining him. No, okay, unfortunate drop. Able to CC just to avoid the punish in that scenario, but hey, it's the Merkava this time around.
Oh, the air-to-air, easy conversion afterwards, and that's one of the nice things about Jin here. It's so good. The finger roll to his partner is always so nice, an amazing support character. And after a great tech there, but Razzo with the mash.
Yeah, they really were just aware, saying, okay, and I really like that setup too, because of the fact that he was able to resonance and get a really safe resonance, like at least safer than most. And now, Monkey finding that opening, the 6P is going to come out, tried to slash it. Monkey with the runner to avoid the orb. That's so smart, nice. Yeah. 5A.
Huge punish there, 6P to fall through. Try to go for the super parry, it's not going to be there. Monkey taking the first game, and Razzo not happy. They are rethinking something maybe. Might go to characters. No, it's going to stick it out with the team. And I agree. Again, same thing. I don't think with the team at all. Just little micro decisions. Nothing on a macro level was wrong. They're just little micro interactions, right?
Yeah, it really just came down to Monkey really like just one like obviously ending with that, just calling out the potential DP there. Because definitely with Hakumen's parry DP, I think it's such a good option if you want to use it a lot. But if you're ready for it, it can be a disaster. Oh, counter hit. This is a lot of damage, actually. Yeah, especially if you spin that bar there, you're going to be able to get at least that like 6K area and get the Oki scenario with the Merkava. Yeah, able to CC, doesn't want to contest if there even is a gap unblockable setup. And now that 6P is going to come out just to contest the ground game and just run with them.
I love that from Monkey, but that is a lot of damage. No, the conversion whips out, 4P trades out. Monkey goes to the DP, a lot of back and forth here. Monkey, while the life bars don't tell the totals, is coming out on top.
Yeah, now just using the carding scissors to just with that resonance bonus just to get that like extra hits of life total. And now this is going to be a good chunk of change here. Going to be able to get the whole flight combo as well. That's
a pretty ridiculous starter there from Hakumen. Already up to 9K.
Yeah, just shy of that 10K. Oh wow, I was not actually a cinch of that time. Very unfortunate for Razzo. Nice throw, active switch, and great tech. Where you checked, you were.
Ragna, no, able to get answered straight away. 2C to follow up. Razzo taking for a ride.
Yeah, just shakes the baby a little bit, and now with that just cross rate, able to close it out. So yeah, like you're saying, there's the team is not a bad decision on a macro level. It just came down to just the small interactions, like the double, just the double super from a Monkey there, just to contest like the Merkava at game 1. Just like things like that just kind of happened. So in game 2, kind of saw Razzo, they found their footing. How will happen in game 3?
Ground start's going to be very important here. Hakumen does incredible job at longer range footsies, but at that like one character length, Ragna a little bit more of a threat there, like you said, with that huge 5A.
Yeah. Oh, that's Yukikaze. That's a ton of damage to Ragna. Start things off. Oh, good pressure. Just push block it out. Neither side have any meter to work with. Oh, unfortunate drop on that conversion, and now gets something started. Nice jump out from Monkey, and now just going back to neutral. Razzo has the CC, trying to look to use at some point, but the 6P works out in their favor. A nice mix-up.
Oh, the side switch, no, still okay. What a block there from Razzo.
Yeah, just using that close-up red spike just to make sure, hey, I'm going to be good here. The 6P covered. Oh, wow, that JB works out. And, wow, the long range JA.
Yeah, the use of the normals here from Razzo looking so good. Goes for the dash in, pushes them away a little bit. Yeah, I love that push block from Razzo. And the DP, no, with the Hakumen, so much damage.
Yeah, swapping into a Hakumen from the sticky fingers is going to be able to just spin the CC gauge just to get that extra bit of damage. Shake the baby once more. Yeah, now it's just down to the Jin. But granted, whereas it's for Jin is definitely a character that can make this comeback. It just comes down to if Razzo will let him have a chance.
Taking over the residence here. Careful for the super. You low. Jins love to rip that super. Love the 2A, 5A, 2A. Very common there on the block string.
All right, yeah, sticky fingers going with the mix up there. Try to bait something out. Not sure exactly what, but now Razzo, like, granted, like the life lead is there, but like, oh no, with that low, does not have a burst available, and with the absolute zero, the ice arrows come out, and now it's just down to the Hakumen. 2 Jins on the screen. All right, it's the throw here from Monkey. I don't think this is going to kill due to the ATK.
Oh,
yeah,
I love the attempt, the long-reaching 5C, but it does not work out until its very own Razzo is a little too informed on that one. That is a great air-to-air.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that air-to-air on the DP bait. Monkey taking the lead once more with that 2-1. That was ridiculous. Channeling some of that fame energy to try to seal the game with a Jin 5C.
So Jin's 5C is definitely one of the most deceptive buttons there is. It is the classic. It just doesn't look like an overhead.
It's his crush trigger in like mainline BlazBlue. Like it guard breaks. It's not an overhead. All right, able to just get a little bit of damage. Oh, but the sticky fingers on the assist is actually super minus. So able to take advantage of that Monkey. Finding a good hit here. He gets the Oki situation. And yeah, now just going to cancel straight into the super. Doesn't want to deal with any sort of burst shenanigans. Yeah, again, burst hit. Oh, no!
Second DP did not seem intentional. The unfortunate drop comes through. Razzo goes for the switch. Oh, the DP switch doesn't get the hit on Merkava, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, like, just the awareness to move the Hakumen like that. That 6P CC 4P is such a good option to deal with the airport opponent. Oh yeah, contest. Don't let Razzo have a chance. Oh, double low into the overhead. Gauntlet Hades is very difficult to react to.
Yeah, 2A is a huge problem here from Raga. Dashes straight forward and goes straight into it. No lead up, no nothing.
Yeah, now they just want to get that situation where, yeah, you're going to force that air tech, so that way you're able to just get a safe activation. The nice use of the parry, another good parry, but tried to press a button to take a turn, but Monkey ready for it.
Nah, as I was saying, Jin is a master at just the finger roll to his teammate here. The ultimate support character doing well.
Yeah, now trying to find the opening to knock Razzo out right before this top 8. Oh, but the DP punish here. They have 4 bars. Like, this is a super dead Jin. So, to be fair, Residence for Ragna. This character has 2 life bars now. Alright, just gonna use that special cancel, make things safe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doing well with the cancels there. Gauntlet Hades jumps out to B. Very nice.
Oh wow, very, very good knockdown situation. But yeah, now Monkey is out of that resonance gauge. Will not have as much potential life gain from just the small interactions, but any hit could kill on both sides, really. Alright, just playing this slow. We will find this first hit. Really just trying to play this, really bake on the Gauntlet Hades, but it's jump cancel. Good throw tech.
Okay, was able to push block out there. Didn't want to deal with the follow-up, and that is Monkey getting the closeout on Razzo.
Yeah.
A great showing from them, but yeah.
That jab, that last possible moment, just say, okay, I'm just gonna contest here with a quick jab. You know, you're falling down, like it's either that or a throw. Which one are you going for? Just the wrong guess there. I mean, that's gonna do it. Monkeys are, I believe, our first qualifier for the top 8 losers side of things.
Yeah, looks like it. Congratulations, Razzo. As always, they are an incredible competitor in every single game they partake in. And congratulations on the Intel stuff. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like their
Unreal.
participation in Wednesday Night Fights, they're like, okay, we're gonna sponsor like the top 6 like placing, and then getting Intel. Intel dual core processors.
Of all the sponsors, let's go.
Like, it's ridiculous. But another one that's ridiculous here is gonna be YoFavScrub, Monkey's training partner. Saw him to start the stream off with the match against TotallyDrew, and made his way here to that losers round 3, where he'll be facing against Eon Crescent, knocked down from Lawn. So now we're gonna see how these two are gonna play it out. It's gonna be that other Ragna. West Coast has always been known for that Ragna power. So we're gonna see Ragna Ruby versus Aeons. More than likely was gonna be the Blake Yumi. Does have some options with the Yuzuriha and the Mitsuru.
Yeah. I mean, Mitsuru is a character that is, on release, was incredibly potent. Did a lot of pretty cool things. We'll say that's cool in finger quotes for sure.
Yeah, she was cheap as hell.
Thank you. But yeah, no, I mean, I was kind of finding her place in kind of that mid-range game. I would like to see the Blake. I would like to see the same team as before. I think it worked really, really well. And kind of suited the play style. It, as always, a big proponent of pick your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like the only whenever it comes down to it, I don't think there's really any reason why Aeon will really want to play the Mitsuru versus the Ragna, because of the fact over the course of time, Mitsuru came out 1.3 or something like that, post EVO 2018, and then she just kind of never really got too much changes. Got a couple of nerfs, very small nerfs, but never really changed too much. So she's kind of just been stagnant for a while. She's still incredible. She's still a top tier, but with all the new characters coming out, Yumi, Adachi, and so on, where it's just ever since then, the Yumi Blake team is so cheap, it's so good, and Aeon has always been one to say, I'm gonna play what's best for Blake. Yeah. And right now, that's Yumi, brother. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go down between these two. Gotta pick the JoJo colors and that bright yellow for the Ruby Rose here for YoFavScrub. And now, talking it out, seeing what's going on. Want to go do a button check or not? Let's see.
Looks like they're gonna might be going straight into it. No, probably button check. That hand on the face, that's a button check.
Yeah, this is definitely they're adjusting the shirt, doing the hand on the face, just all right.
That was definitely a button check hand if I've ever seen one. We'll see if they're gonna start though.
Nobody starts a set tournament set with they're resting their head on their hand, just for sure button check. So I'm curious on how this is all gonna work out for these two. Obviously Blake Yumi very strong, has a lot of good. Both these teams have equally good ground and air game. Ragna JA, Ruby JA, Blake JA, Yumi JA, all of them have some of the best air buttons in the game, and just able to really go at each other is going to be interesting to see, to say the least. Also, YoFavScrub seemed incredibly fast on the ground and in the air, able to keep up with just the ranges that, able to close the gap or ranges that, Yumi point, Blake 6P, you want that to be long range, so that way you get the full run in, you feel safe running in. But yeah, we're gonna see how this is gonna go down in this top 8 qualifier match. I do believe the winner of this does have to play Monkey. So we may, depending on this, we may have a either a potential Yumi beer or a West Coast team kill in our top 8. So I'm curious. I want to see both the list, find out who's gonna win this top 8 qualifier match. The loser's side at CEO 2020.
Fine, I'll lend you a hand.
Dude, this time skip has been awful. I've been mixing up the year every time.
It hurts for sure. And it's almost not even 2021 anymore, and I still am it's like when it changes, you're trying to write on your paper. Oh.
It's if I still remember CEO 2019. I'm like, please, let me just get in there. But all right, so now gets that Galahaze full screen, and now B-Siphon is going to be setting up for a good scenario. Just goes for the safe jump off of that knockdown scenario. 6P run forward, full screen sandwich. Wow! That's
okay. Yeah, dude, Crescent able to take it down on that one. Dashes away, not able to get the punish after the burst though, and the run-up throw is punished easily from YoFavScrub. I love the little stagger. The run-up, stop, run. Kind of like a fake throw potentially. Yeah,
it's definitely a 2. You definitely throw a 2A there as Ruby just because it's a super good. The fuzzy! Man, I love fighting game terms. The fuzzy on the fuzzy block with the fuzzy throw. All right, but now able to get that, just like that. Able to call out the delayed throw and the 2B to punish.
A really important thing to do is Ruby, a lot of time off after throw, is lean into that 2B very early and naturally fits in the combo route, baits the burst. There's just no reason not to.
Yeah, and just with that with the resonance buff, with that, the way that you structure that combo is just so much. It's 20% life, brother. It doesn't even need it. He was really wanting to get a Ragna perfect.
Why has he got 56k health? I don't understand.
He needs it. He's got the 5 kick of like he's got the Jesus kick for the 5 kick. He's got a plus on block, like 7 frame low. Like his A's are ridiculous, and he needs some more life gain. I imagine that's been like Ragna's gimmick since all BlazBlue was just getting that life gain. But they just said, you know what? He needs a lot of it this game.
I was gonna say, dude. I played a touch of BlazBlue, and I don't remember it
healing that much.
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna say.
No, like CF, it's like 900 tops if you're getting like a good route.
Yeah, exactly. Routing 4 blood. But we'll see as we continue, dude. I hate to always harp on it, but it just impresses me every time. So as we go into 99 seconds here, see if we can go a little better here.
Yeah, let's see how this works out. I mean, Scrub just like that's definitely like a BlazBlue route. Like you tried to burst. Oh, that whiffed. Oh, I died. Oh, tried to do this. Oh, it whiffed. Oh, I died. So we're gonna see at game 2. Hopefully that doesn't really affect Alex to the point where he's like really super worried about it. Like it happens. All right, and waiting for that Yumi, but once again the burst whiffs. But because of the fact that Ruby has such sensible hitbox just running around, Ruby 5B without the Mika card.
God, dude. Got the gun blast, continues to jump in. What a late dash there. I love it from YoFavScrub. Continue with the knockdown here. Doesn't go for the safe jump. Instead, gets thrown for his troubles. Crescent with the wake up throw.
Yeah, he woke up throw. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's so cheap. Like in that scenario, the 5P steals the corner for that, like for some reason, and now with that EX low, you have 3 lows that you can always just active switch to get that mix-up option. It's so good.
Gets the Stone Clone out, just doing his best to always keep something in front of himself.
Trying to go for that throw bait with that air back there, JB. No fighting, and a kick into the Carnage Scissors. Yumi is so close to dying, and Blake is dead here with the optimal routing off of the combo. Wow, just you just have to spin it and just go for that DP. Try to make it first aim as possible.
Last hit was able to get it done here. Yumi comes in, nice block on the first mix up there.
That was a ridiculous block.
EX dashes forward. I love the little shimmy, but no, he wipes a little too far. He dashed back and tried to shimmy the shoulders. He said, no, reached over, grabbed him by the shirt, pulled him in, just decked him.
Yeah, now Frost Raid for that, just that last poke of damage. And you saw right there, that 2A doing some work. Able to check for that light distance. And yeah, now YoFavScrub up 2-0 against Aeon. Like, Aeon is playing this really well. Like he had like he's doing a lot of good options. He has a lot of like things I just don't know how you're supposed to crack Scrub right now. Like he's blocking your mix up. He's just playing like he's been just playing ridiculous all day.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at every point that we've seen YoFavScrub on the screen, it's just been a lot. And it's a lot of people, I think you can point towards one direction or the other. It's the complete package here for YoFavScrub. Yep. The Ragna has been doing an incredible amount of work. The Ruby mix-up game and the way he's been able to activate cross-combo with her on point. The complete package here for YoFavScrub. An's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, like there's... And not only that, like you have to find this opening, this game, win, and then follow up with another 2. Like it's super difficult scenario, and yeah, with that opening there, jump cancelable. Oh no, this is actually a good chunk of damage, especially if you're gonna spin that Blood Scythe here. You're gonna be able to get the full combo. Oh, unfortunate Hell's Fang drop, but now. Oh, a little bit out of range again, but will not have the resources to burst, and Blake is going to eat a ton of damage too.
Oh, Crescent looking not so good here with the jump in. He's going to stagger a little bit.
Trying to go for that stagger throw. The 5 feet is going to come out. It is on Ragna, so Ragna Perfect is still potential, but not with this much health loss anymore against Blake. Yeah, this is going to be a super. It's going to be a good chunk of change, and now finding an opening to potentially kill the Ragna the next interaction. But the 4P like that, who needs friends?
This time the spacing though is a little too far away, so it's gonna be Ruby using the gun blast here, times out the rest of the resonance, and now just needs to track himself down, can play it as slow as he wishes to. Ragna gaining a ton of life back in the back.
Yeah, like this is just a really good, yeah, now you just use the gunshot activating those screen. Oh, nice check on just the recovery from that assist. You just can't let Scrub park his Ragna like that in just an unwarranted zone.
But the problem now is that YoFavScrub continues to just chill. There's no reason to really oppress anymore. I mean, in a lot of situations, being overly patient can give your opponent too many options, but oh my god, as I say it,
Yeah, just finding that opening of that 5B, and yeah, like you mentioned, just YoFavScrub really is just sort of just waiting this out, because in Rampage time, his team is definitely stronger. So just even, like, just saying, I could wait this like 30, 40 seconds, and just not have to worry about anything right now. And yeah, also just cycling through cross combos can be just really good for him as well.
He lands in DPs!
The decision making there was really good on both sides. Alright, finding this 6P. Oh wow, actually was I able to punish that JP, and now YoFavScrub back to full screen. Only needs 10 more seconds for that Rampage time, and oh, nice, good air-to-air conversion, not a ton of damage, not what Mick's known for, but we'll see how this works out. Bloodstein, oh, that will whiff, and that should be, I don't want to say it's a dead Ragna, but depending on the optimization, oh, unfortunately, it's a little bit too far to catch that Yahoo.
Yeah, and we are in Rampage time, as we said, getting extra meter here. YoFavScrub, like you said, probably in a better situation here, but Crescent, no, the DP is baited!
Yeah, like YoFavScrub takes us over Young Crescent. That, I'm blocking that DP, you are dead. Dead. Yeah, just like you see him popping off with their body pillow or something like that, yeah. But Aeon Crescent doing a really good job getting that 9th place, especially at this sort of stacked event. Great stuff from the West Coast guys. Gotta go appreciate the homies say, you know, good stuff. Now we get to team kill each other in top 8.
Oh, man. But with that, we continue forward. We have 2 more matches for you all here in BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, and the next one to come up is honestly the one I was most excited for, because it's something I don't know if I've seen before, which is an incredibly high-level Yosuke mirror.
It is a show, to say the least. Like, this is, like, the best way I can put it is just, you know, like when the little kids get access to the soda for the first time and they're just like shaking around, just trying to run around.
He's got a cup, he's like...
Exactly. Like, that's how the best way I can put it. Like, you just have the fastest characters in the game running at each other, super jumping, flipping around the neutral. It's ridiculous. It's such a sight to see. You don't get to see it too often, despite the amount of Yosuke players that are around. Normally, brackets are somehow are structured a way where it's like, yeah, the Yosuke players, they don't get to touch each other.
I say, but it's just going to be like we said, JurassicJack. We touched on a younger player here from Central Florida. Has been doing really well for himself today. As we said, I believe is the Melty Blood champion here at CEO. So we're facing off against Rox. We've already seen her once. She has been an incredible showing. One of the more dominating performances we saw here in the top 8, in the top 24 so far. Yeah,
like Rox, she definitely put really just sent Guzman home real quick. Yes. And it was just like with a very dominating performance. And I'm curious to see how, like, it's a Yosuke mirror, but it's also, it's a Yosuke mirror, but on one side you got Yumi, which is a very good character, enables Yosuke in a lot of ways, and it's just able to get a lot of damage on deck. And on the other side you have Adachi, who's a really good character, and is able to enable Yosuke in a lot of different ways.
Definitely very 2 strong shells, very different flavors of the same shells, but I mean, the game plan is clear. I'm going to call 6P. What are you really going to do about it?
Yeah.
With Yosuke flying around above you, how are you going to be able to deal with the thing above? It's something we talk about a lot in different versus games, is blocking with your body, positioning your point character in a way to where the assist is even more threatening and protected without necessarily making a commitment to further that, right? That's something we talk about a lot in versus games. And that is something Yosuke, from watching here, seems to really excel at. Being able to use his flip, being able to use the movement the way that he does, he seems to always be in the right position to make sure the assist is kind of out of reach.
Yeah, like really just your positioning has to be super good in these games. Your recognition has to be super good to recognize, hey, where do I need to be for like, okay, I got the Yumi 60 in the bag. In order to get to her, you gotta get through me. Yeah. Or just like, and also with this game, it does not have air throw, so like Marvel one. Yeah. Where with Marvel, you can approach, but you have that risk of if you try to like jump the colossus, you might just get air thrown and then die. But with this game, there's no air throw, so you can do like a jump assist call to cover this range, and it is super effective. Yeah.
Let's see you
go. Yeah, intro skipped. Yosuke on point here. Yumi side here for JurassicJack, and Rox is going to be starting off with the Adachi. I really like the point Adachi trying to steal the turn early and get the swap.
Yeah, that's the entire point of this team, is that Adachi's run start options are solid enough to where like the moment you find that opening, you just get so much off of it with that Zeo dice. But now able to call that 5P, just get something started here.
The assist to punish the burst there. Extra damage down. Rocks continuing to dominate here. JurassicJack on the ropes for sure. There's the overhead into the mix-up. Not
That's so cheap.
the non-blockable dog.
That's so cheap. Like this team, like with like Yosuke is just able to swap like that. Just only can swap it off with Adachi. Living off of a prayer, JurassicJack gonna burst and get hit for it. It's gonna be at least 7-8K.
I think it's definitely worth it though, keeping the team intact. And the drop from Rocks there. You gotta make it prove they have it, but there's another clean touch. Rocks continuing the pressure.
Yeah, now Rocks able to get that cross raid, 1500 additional damage. Powder, BZO dies, but Yoo-Hoo to punish the active switch from that 4P. Very good awareness.
And the Resonance, not a lot of life left to gain, but that's okay. JurassicJack doesn't need too much here. It's got to play just about perfect to make this comeback.
That Riser, and now gets that JA, and yeah, now it's going to be double super time. Yeah, you are dead.
So Rocks, continuing what we've already seen from her already. Just keeping high pace and just out-pressuring people in a lot of situations.
Yeah, incredibly solid play, just a lot of good pressure. Just like even that last like scenario where it's just like JurassicJack trying to get something started, but then just DP'd and hit both of them, like it's really good. Oh, but the unfortunate way, the fact that it was a sandwich, that 6P went the wrong way.
Up, trying to go for the air there, didn't come through. Nice with the cross up. Burst comes through, no assist to be able to punish that. That's a good burst point from JurassicJack.
Yeah, recognizing that all the flips were used, like there's no other spot that could have been burst. Nice use of that JA. Bro, you can leave it to Yosuke players to know how to fight Yosuke.
Absolutely. Oh, that was almost the biggest happy birthday.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate to not able to get that. Oh, that's so smart from JurassicJack. Just going for the mix-up option there. Just saying, if you're gonna like just try to call it a defeat its active switch and potentially another interaction took it. Now Rocks, she's down just in this Adachi. JurassicJack trying to fight all three of these 5Ps, but no dice so far.
Able to jump over, trying to go across up there. Is able to connect either way. Auto combo to fall through. BZO on tax forward. Very smart from Jack.
Yeah, that was just JurassicJack. How to deal with that Adachi. Now trying to hit this combo. Yeah, that's unburstable. Able to get the proper OP. And the 5C. Oh, you just reaction tagged? To just get out of it? That's ridiculous.
So this is the power of offline.
Yeah, that's the power of offline.
Oh my god.
Not only is it like, oh hey, like I'm reacting to your 5C, I'm getting like optimal. Oh my goodness, that J was ridiculous.
BZO down afterwards, able to saw into the air though. The Warrior Beast.
Oh,
no, there's both.
no.
Oh, it's a massacre, and Rocks takes it 2-0 now. And she's popping off. She's so ready.
Yeah, she is feeling herself. I mean, like with a hit like that, like you gotta. My goodness. And now, I mean, Rocks, she's on set point. Against JurassicJack, ball fight for this top 8. Using that flick, she's gonna be able to get some pressure started with this. Oh, nice block on the mix up there. Good block to get up a little bit too slow on the landing, and now able to get just back to this neutral scenario.
Yeah, we're gonna get a quick punish there on the Persona. Always important to break him whenever you can. Just, an absolute bar fight happening in the middle of the screen.
It's just a JoJo's fight. We got their stands out just fighting each other while they're watching.
God,
oh my goodness.
DSC follow it back into the flips. Here comes the knockdown. Mix up is important. Kept it empty low. What a block.
Oh yeah, just the staggering beat pressure. This is super good. Push block out the Yumi 5P folks, and now so much going on right now. Rock trying to get something started. JurassicJack down a little bit on that. Yosuke like has a really healthy Yumi.
Okay, cross combo. Yosuke a lot of time can to club. Whoa, okay.
They're finding this, really just playing this neutral on side on both sides, just trying to say, like, how can I interact with you differently? Like how you both of them are thinking similar things, but they're just ended up countering each other. But that 4P was ridiculous. Great cross up.
Okay, Rocks continue to apply the pressure here. JurassicJack Again, this is set point now from one of the last spots into top 8. Could a block on the same side.
Yeah, just like that with that counter hit. Just confirm real quick, recognizing JurassicJack does have access to the burst. And say, I don't want you to have that. Turn that into a potential Resonance Blaze, and let me just deal with your solo Yosuke.
So Yosuke Anchor is going to be the final bastion of hope here for JurassicJack. He's going to jump out so far. Trying to be the aggressor whenever possible. JA, like you said, an incredible button.
Yeah, just able to find that opening. Wow, that was a really good reaction. And now Rox gets on the started here. Is not going to be able to kill up in the next interaction. So Rampage time isn't tracking here, so both teams will have access to constantly regaining meter. And now this is a sandwich situation, but because the fact there's an active switch with no cross combo, you really get one switch. Uh-oh.
Able to super!
But it clashes! Oh no! JurassicJack was not aware. Rather, Justin was aware. Rox was not aware of that interaction.
Oh, straight into pressure though. Didn't want to go for the resonance right away. Here comes the resonance this time. JurassicJack comes with a run up throw!
Yeah, just like that, JurassicJack will be fighting. No super! Oh no! Oh! No combo! Wait! What are you doing?
Rox
no! This is
no, Astral!
Not there. This is spaghetti!
Oh, dude, so much happening against another throw. That's gonna be Rox is gonna be able to close it, and she is gonna take another spot here into the top 8. JurassicJack, congratulations on the placement, but it's not gonna be enough. Rox.
Yeah, that you hate to see it. Just at the last, your game 3, that's like the super there probably kills. Just the unfortunate drop, and then it's just at that and then you just have this they go back and forth. Oh, like I'm throwing you, you're throwing me. Like
Exactly.
And just especially that cursed interaction with the cross slash clashing with the Yosuke DP. Like there's so much going on that last game that just you get that little bit of that salty taste in your mouth. But,
Yeah,
I mean, Rox
exactly.
is very happy with that.
Even stuff like that, like the 5AA, and then didn't ever have access to go into the Astro at any point during that, so wasn't quite able to close it there. Just so many.
Yeah.
I mean, that is where you find out what a player is made out of, though.
Yes.
Because everyone can follow a well-organized plan. When you're in the trenches, when you're in the dirt, when it comes to the scrambles, when it's down to, like you said, I threw you, I dropped the combo, you wake up, you throw me, the drop comes through. In that moment, that is where it stops being about the brain power. It starts being, you start playing with your soul at that point, Bojack.
100.
You start playing with your soul at that point.
100%. That's the and actually just to wrap up with like JurassicJack, that just comes down to experience.
Yes.
People at home, he won Melty Blood. He got 9th for BB Tag. This is his first major
Ever.
Like super good play all around. Getting especially with like this top 24 full of killers. Like do not sleep on JurassicJack.
I mean, this is a name that we're going to see in the future for sure. Like we said, a very young player who is on the rise, to say the least. So congratulations, JurassicJack, on all the accomplishments this weekend and to future accomplishments. I can't wait to hopefully I get to see you in Strive, things like that. A very good Strive player, too. Really like a killer Giovanna.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It actually makes so much sense that he plays Giovanna.
Yeah.
He definitely likes those fast characters.
Oh, man. But we have our final match here to get the last. There's one more ticket to punch the spot for. He's taking the morph suit out. It's time for serious mode.
Yeah, it's time for the Revenant jersey here. NYDanteT versus Raiden. So we talked about this a little bit. They share a lot of characters, but what will be the go-to first? The Narukami Adachi. This team is so good. Oh, wait, are we trying to mix me up here? Don't do it!
I would
actually don't do it.
As a dude, you've got to accept the Gordo. We love the Gordo. It is gonna be the Gordo. I hope this is real. I hope this is real. He waved it off. Oh my God. Maybe button check. Maybe he's button checking. Maybe button checking Gordo, right?
Maybe button checking.
He's button checking Gordo. Okay. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. I was like, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, I was like. Yeah, I thought this was real for a second. I really hope he doesn't go with it. So this is. This was his team for a while. Because Dante back in like 1.0, like so on for a while until like a lot more of the characters came out. Like he really liked Hyde, and Bordeaux was kind of broken.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, he
pretty decent.
He was okay. But so with that in mind, like he just has this. He really liked playing that team because Bordeaux was very strong, and Hyde, like it just worked. It worked.
Yes.
It wasn't Gordo's best team by a mile. It was probably Hyde's best team, or one of them.
Yes.
But then afterwards, you know, Gordo kind of fell off, and then he's like, okay, now the weakness of the team is really showing.
Yes.
So let me swap around. And now with the Christian side hug, we got the last qualifier for this top 8 losers side. We got Murakami Adachi from DanteT Thomas, and we got Raiden and Seth
I'm
Hyde.
about to hit him. Look how many chairs I can carry. Watch, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. Oh my God. Our final match here in top 24. The last ticket has to be punched. Someone's got to take it home.
Yeah, who's got the golden ticket? Who's going to go to the chocolate factory? Who's got to figure out? Try to use that 2B to make sure that it was going to be a first aid beast. And yeah, just because the fact that Raiden knows it's going to keep him out, that Raid's to be arrow blocking from the laser. Nice mix up.
Oh my God, it just gets better there from Raiden. What a way to end that 5 seed for the knockdown. Doesn't go for the cross combo, and there's a great answer from DanteT Thomas.
Oh, nice block for Raiden. You cannot see Jack in that that laser, but able to a little bit too far away from that 2A. But now has the mix-up going, the no mix-up mix-up. But Lightning is going to send him over to the wall here. That is, no, you can't combo like that, amigo. But is able just to close this out meterlessly now, and more bar to deal with Hyde.
Love that. Great resonance timing.
Yeah, actually just getting a safe activation because of that 5C auto reaction. Very nice stuff to Raiden. And level 2 resonance is not level 4, but it will get you still all that chip into Hyde plus.
Gonna jump over. Adachi gets activated just to make sure he doesn't get punished. Slide all the way through. Press to the corner. DP, that's a punish.
Yeah, that was really smart from DanteT Thomas. Just saying, I'm just going to go for this commando. Are you going to react to it? And then just going to win off of just the good decision making there.
And I mean, how many years ago did Persona Arena come out? How long have we been just getting clubbed by Raging Lion?
It's the most reactable, unreactable command.
It absolutely is.
It's like a god press.
Absolutely. So, first game in favor of Murakami Adachi here for DanteT Thomas.
Yeah, like DanteT's just knows all of Adachi's like just what tools that he has. How can I take advantage of every sort of shape my team has? And just doing the active switch, but not Raiden, realizing that this is going to be a really like airborne game for Seth, just so he can get around these lasers and contest the Persona. But now, good defense from DanteT Thomas, just using that. But yeah, just the DP rather. Yeah, cross him overhead.
So good there. The Raiden line a little too strong. BZO9 guaranteed setup here. Goes for the double overhead. Doesn't convert fully though. It drops. And the wake up super to break out of the EX pressure. He said no turn steals on this day.
Exactly. He just said, you know what? I know that's +7. Oh, but hey, no turn steals on this day. Sight. All right, just gonna go for a lot of lows. Just make sure you're crouching. All right, now we're gonna go for the overhead. Oh, but the JC, who need? Oh wow, just up for the DP anyways. Just once you get this OP scenario, get him back into the corner, push him out with that 5A.
Cross up, nice jump out, great contest, way to fight back there, but oh, unfortunately it's a little too high for combo. Hyde 2B, just a pillar in the sky.
Yeah, and just like that, now fighting some opening for the Hyde, and gets the CC here because the cross through the 5B. Nice push block, cost him two bars to get him out of the situation. Well worth it.
There's the 9 followed by the super. What
that
an answer.
is a punish. That is strictly a punish against AZO-Dai. You cannot do anything after the force. It is so good.
Jump away, gets away, gets the cross combo activation, goes in for the slide. Here comes the mix up one more time, but he delays with the delay. Hesitation kills. Raiden is going to take huge advantage.
Yeah, just like that, able to go into the B series for 5C, gets the safe jump, just gets tons of pressure off of this EX with plus rate. Tried to contest that button and just said, I'm not gonna verse this. Oh, but wins the anti-air. Raiden with a great awareness and just able to come out on top there, tying up. And yeah, that is one thing to note, is that for Raiden's team, Seth, and I mentioned this earlier about Seth being one of Adachi's like worst matchups.
Yes.
Because the fact that AZO-Dai is like -15 in the air. Seth's EX lunge is 9 frames. It goes like 3/4 screen. So most ranges where Adachi will be wanting to use that AZO-Dai, if Seth has a meter, you just can't. And now gets that punish on the burst here at the start of this game. 3 spins for the EX spin sinister. just going to get a ton of damage here.
Okay, he's able to get the endo there, trying to go into the low. Has to back up a little bit, but gets connected on by the assist. He's trying to jump out.
DanteT just saw the hit but didn't believe it, and now going to get the arrow block. You get on a DP for a DP, but mine was a setup. Yours was just to get out.
Slide afterwards, gets the throw. Adachi comes in, straight into the super unburstable. DanteT, an exclamation mark on this one, Seth to come in.
Yeah, just like that. Fighting the Seth opening there. Alright, setting up the current here, as he said, but the super on the active switch, very good awareness. Yeah, just gonna get that solid 6.2. EX switch and the throw. Yeah, that was so smart.
Dude, layers on layers here. Pro Raiden not building too much meteor because it's only level 2 resonance, but continuing to apply that pressure.
Yeah, that EX command throw with the orb pickup, I don't think that was intentional actually. He's not ready for that pickup, but almost got it. The awareness is just right there. BZO died mix up. Got hit air blocker with that DP, and now good throw tech. EX from downtown. Oh, and that's going to be a 10 to Narukami. And you use that to activate resonance. It's a good time to activate. That was really rough. Oh. Gets a hit and able to just recognizing how you need to structure that combo after the EX or hit it that way. And now waste all of Adachi's resonance time. Like, he gained no benefit for having resonance 4.
Yeah, gained a tiny bit of meter, but that's about it. Now up to 5 meters. How are you going to spend them here against Seth? Has a couple push buffs. Baits the throw, but can't get a big punish.
Yeah, just really, like, that's one of the few problems Adachi has is the fact that he does not have very good mix-up by himself. He's going for a lot of the stagger pressure and a lot of throw baits. But when it comes down to that mix-up, if you can react to a Raging Lion and tech a throw, that's all he's got, really.
DanteT.
Take a second.
Yeah, just going to go back into the same stuff. I do think this is the team who's looked the strongest on, so this is a very reasonable call here. If you were going to, if he was going to swap, what would you say would be the swap?
If he were to swap.
If he were to swap.
Like, the best thing I could think of, I really do not think he should swap.
I agree.
But in the case he would, it would probably be like, yeah, you Carmine or something, or like going for even getting the Carmine in there somehow.
Okay.
He could go for the Hyde mirror match. That is a potential. He is a really good Hyde player. But yeah,
I agree. I think this is the best team composition he's shown for us, and the best one we've talked about, and is seems to be the one he's most practiced on. He's playing out niche situations very well. It's just Raiden's just a step ahead.
Yeah, this is definitely a case where I feel for DanteT here as a fellow Adachi player, where once you get dealing with Seth, and you're trying to, like, he's so fast, he has so many good air options to contest with, he's able to get around your stuff pretty quick, and he directly punishes your AZO dive. Like, it is a hard matchup to play. Like, it's not the worst on paper, but it's like playing it is much different than how it should be on paper. That's another thing with it. Fully inroll during that, and especially if you spin cross combo gauge, unless you drop the combo, it does so much damage.
And the 2B answer though, DanteT still is able to come out on top there. The life bar's telling a little bit of a different story, but DanteT has advantage, baits the throw. So much damage to come down, is straight into the cross slash.
And able to get the save jump from this. No, it's the opposite. Go for the, oh wow, the 2B a little early. Unfortunate. He gets the car going, and now this is the ZeroShadowBlood setup. Was expected to be on the right side, but he's on the left.
Continuing to apply a good amount of pressure, gets the Raging Lion. There's the delay on the throw, straight into the super.
Very nice stuff from DanteT. Yeah, like we were just saying. Yeah, that's so smart. Just making it a little bit too ahead. And Seth, despite many people may not know, is a grappler. He does have Frame Zero command throw super.
DanteT, yeah, looking just a little more solid there, and a lot of it was just because we spent it's just micro decisions again. Like we said, on the macro level, it's just player to player at this point. That's it.
Yeah, this is definitely like it's gone past like playing the matchups.
Yes.
Like, they're just trying to play around how each other just work. So it's very interesting to see. And this is. I mean, hey, qualifying for top 8, it's 2-2. It's a point flip. Let's see it for our last match of top 24.
Okay, as we get the jump B, press into the corner here, spends the EX. He's gonna try and cash out a little bit of extra damage. Raiden's gonna hold on to the burst the whole time. Doesn't want to get baited.
Oh yeah, and only got the one hit, but now. Oh, and I really like the decision. Raiden was trying to operate the burst around the DP, and it just doesn't work out. Oh, the throw baited. And now, this is going to be a ton of damage, because yeah, you're just going to swap back and get the Raging Lion, and now this is a safe up setup. Yeah, this is not push blockable at all, exactly. And now you just have to hold this Persona pressure. It's non-push blockable as well. Oh yeah, that's the overhead right there.
It's gonna be Raiden coming in with the Seth here. A little better, get the knockdown, not very much damage, but all that matters really is the positioning and being back on your feet. Getting back into neutral is so important here. Adachi with the lockdown, but the Seth projectile kind of interrupts a little bit. The super comes through, but he's able to block with the legal man.
Yeah, the activation was so fast, he's able to get out of there, and now activate CC for Raiden. This is a good opportunity here. Oh, unfortunate drop on the combo, and now DanteT gets another shot. Both players are very low life goals. DanteT needs to find a way to get back into that Adachi. Right now getting pressured by Raiden here, gets the mix-up. Bursted, the orb, that actually works out for him. The orb is a worse starter than that 5P, so good to see. And the unfortunate drop.
It's okay though, 3 meters here with the jump over. Needs to find the hit on Seth. Great tag there from Raiden.
Yeah, this is really looking good for DanteT. Like, even though the Dark Hobby is really low, and now getting hit by the Adachi, still has the meter advantage, so any hit on his side will kill. But now a save kill for Raiden as well. That's a fuzzy. Oh no! Oh no, this is big. Yeah, this is just a super dead Hyde. Because that chip damage now, Adachi super low. He's gonna tag it in our comedy. He's gonna set just play this 1v1 for a little bit. Nice press of the buttons.
Try to fake on the same side, throws the EX, continuing to apply good amount of pressure here, jumps in, he gets hit by the projectile, he's gonna get both!
Oh no! That is rough around the edges. That will barely kill. And just like that, Raiden will bear our last qualifier into the top 8. DanteT avoiding the hazard zone on there. Get those people off the stage.
Oh, and Raiden, yeah, emotional, and for good reason, earning that spot, taking it down. That is top 8, and now we have our picture finished. We've been painting a beautiful picture this whole time. The players have been doing an amazing job painting a beautiful picture. The landscape is wonderful, and our picture is almost complete. We have all our colors set out. Everything is ready to go. The canvas is set. Top 8 is all that's left to paint it down, and our 8 players are decided. BoJack, I could not be more excited to get to watch this unfold.
I'm very excited for this top 8 because this top 24, fantastic. Yes. I mean, especially ending on a 2-3, that nail biter. Unfortunate drop, obviously, but it's just you gotta pick up the scrambles and especially the recognition of that EX orb. That EX orb, Raiden's gonna get a print out of that EX orb.
Dude.
They saved that screenshot. We saw that.
So. Listen, there's an ancient proverb you always have to remember, BoJack. We take those.
You always gotta take those. Shout outs to Brimmy for taking those as I DQ from Top 24 to commentate this with you. It was fantastic commentating with you as always.
As always, man. This was incredible, cutting it down to top 8, and now there's no delay. A small break, and then top 8 is all yours. Guys, I cannot wait, and you're going to be handed off to the capable hands. I believe that Raph is going to be taking my spot, and that's going to be dude. Hearing Raph has been amazing all weekend. He has been on fire. You have been on fire. I cannot wait for top 8. Anything you want for the people before we cut it out?
Grab a snack, grab some water, because you do not want to miss any of this top 8 action coming to you shortly right after these video ads.